This one? Yeah. Okay. 1 second. I also want to turn on my coffee machine. I didn't get to do that. I was about to go do that, and then the and then this all happened, so I didn't get to turn it on. Okay. Hi. Now we can start. I'm so sorry again. Holy shit, that's really annoying. But look, everything else is okay. Actually, today I did want to make sure I went live so I could test, because I updated some stuff on my computer, and it doesn't look like the issue from the last couple of times happened, where like the beginning of the stream actually had dropped frames. So like fingers crossed, but like I think it might have just been like some Windows updates that needed to happen, and like I also did see it was missing an NVIDIA update, so you know, we do that. Let me think. But yeah, and I wanted to just, I don't know, I was like, I just wanted to hang out for a little bit. Blah. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, this weekend has been very sleepy. I don't know what's up. I think maybe it's just like balancing out from on call this week or something. I don't always realize when I haven't. Sometimes my body forgets when it's like not had enough sleep. I guess. So don't worry about that. So I've been sleeping a lot, but I mean, we're chilling, you know? I've been getting a lot of stuff done. Which, by the way, okay, so I think I fixed that issue. Apparently, I didn't know the multi. Actually, let me start setting up the other stuff as well. I didn't know the multi-stream or multi-sub gift thing was called a gift bomb. I think that was why it didn't work last time, so I fixed that. Or I set up StreamerBot to account for that. And then I've been working on some other stuff. Apparently from that stuff, I have more emote slots, so I kind of rearranged my emotes a little bit. The ones that I had kind of wanted to be static and just made animated because, like, it was an excuse to get them on. I fixed that. I fixed that around. I realized I have a lot of animated slots, and I'm not really sure what to do with them, but we'll figure that out in time. But yeah, so like the emotes are kind of re-navigated or rearranged and stuff, you know. I think that was the main stuff I had. But yeah, so I've been like working on stuff. Upload static emotes as GIFs. Oh, I guess I could do that. That's a really good point, actually. Just make them like a 2-frame GIF or something. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could look into that. But yeah, I hope. Or yeah, well, like, cause I know there's like the some of those effects that they let you do to like make easy GIFs or whatever are really nice. Oh, single. I guess I could do that. Yeah, as long as it's the right file type. Yeah. What? That wasn't an excuse to test it. God. Thanks, Shiki. It wasn't an excuse to test to dry it out. But also, thank you. Thank you. I guess it did work, so that's good. But yeah, so I've been kind of working on stuff. I did the GIF is the GIF I used there was different. Oh look, now you started a hype train. How do you feel now? Okay, no, anyway. Okay. But yeah, I've been doing some work on the wiki across the week as well. I wanted to do, at least during the week, I've been doing kind of things that I thought would be more boring to do. Man, Chiggy. God damn it. It's too generous. I can show real quick. A lot of it was like photo stuff, because it was a process of like uploading photos and like, or like converting photos into good formats that were lower space, and then like uploading them in the right way and everything and organizing them. But yeah, so I've been doing that. I have a lot of these photo series I wanted to save, you know. So like I have from 14, I never really had a place to put them, so I'm like, hell yeah. So you can look at cool cool GPOs. This makes it, oh, man, like if 14 wasn't in a weird spot, it's just kind of inspired me to go back to do that. But maybe I also just need to look at other video games with photo modes and see what I can do. I've been wondering, or in particular, I've been excited about to have these since they were just originally like Twitter or Blue Sky like posts for a while, and it was nice. I've been wanting to be able to have these like month-long projects and like a single page or something. So this is good. I am glad we have this. But yeah, so we have this. I guess what I should do is pin this /pin Wiki is at. But yeah, because I've been working a lot on this. But I figured today would be kind of fun. Just, I wouldn't really want to start a new game yet. And I thought it'd be fun to just chill and do some stuff, so. Oh, thank you for sending me that, Java. I think I'll be okay for the stream. I will fix that later though. Thank you. Or I will make sure that setting. Yeah, I'll make sure that setting is turned off later. I think we're okay for now. But I'll make sure it's like a permanent fix for the future. Thank you. I appreciate your help. I mean, both of y'all who are giving me tips and stuff, for sure. Like I don't know. That's so confusing. I will just have to figure out if the headphone jack is broken or is like fucked up on my computer, or if it was my earbuds, because they are a little old. So maybe it's that too. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So. One thing I wanted to I thought would be fun to do. I have oh wait, I might need to, yeah, Windows has so many weird things for sure. I thought it'd be fun to finish this because I've had this in my backlog of projects for a while that I needed to like actually finish, you know? And it's part of the like Mafia stuff. So I needed to like keep working on it. Oh, this song's really good. Let me know if the audio is like good or bad, you know, the usual stuff. So if you've been keeping up, we have the Mafia stuff going on, which I guess I can grab that link as well from the wiki. And I'm like how do I say? I got involved as like a kind of third party like shopkeeper who helps anyone as long as they pay up, that kind of thing. And a while back I finished most of this. It's like meant to be like a storefront, you know? This might need to be bigger. I needed to just like add some details. I've been meaning to, you know? It's been a minute. Wow, the hype train is done. Thank you. I appreciate it, Shiki. So silly, so nice. I think I had most of it done. I wanted to add a bunch of details. That'd be really funny to just add a bunch of references to shit, even if it's like stuff that only I know, you know? So I thought we would do that. I actually had an idea for this up here. I wanted to add this somewhere. I don't remember what it's called though. Is it element wheel? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, awesome. Because I wanted, like, for example, I wanted to add. I wrote the base here of this poster. I wanted to add, and like had a specific idea for it, or this like scroll that's right here. And I thought it would be really funny to add like this from 14, the like element chart or whatever, the element wheel, or at least like a form of it, you know? I think my thought is like, because my Mafia character is supposed to be like just unexplainably able to track down shit and like unexplainably has like a weird, I don't know, like people, like no one could really define them super well. They're just able to help out with any requests. So I think it would be funny to have like a lot of relics that maybe cross our references or crossover with different places or something like that, you know? I think, oh, that's not what I wanted. Where's that pencil? There it is. I started doing this as like a little pencil sketch, and I think I'd like to keep that. I think that'd be kind of cute. But yeah, so I just wanted to, I don't know, I wanted to, I drew out the base of the shop, and now I want to add little details, and I think it'd be funny. If anyone has ideas too for just like random relics and stuff that might be relevant to like me or like things like that, or like streams or something, please let me know. I'm kind of curious if people have thoughts on that as well. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that'd be funny, and I wanted to do this on here. Is Oh, I forgot there's like a Christmas thing in DKC 2 or 3. I think it's like if you are, oh yeah, I think it's like if you set the date to like December 31st or something like that, or or maybe there's a code. I don't remember if it's a, no, the SNES doesn't have date stuff like that. Not normally. I think it was a code or something. So then there's like a little Christmas theme you can get. But yeah, and I just thought it would be an excuse to just yap and stuff, you know? So, yeah, I hope y'all are well. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't know. I've just been kind of sleepy this weekend, but it's been nice. It's been, I've needed it. I needed the extra rest, I think. So, outside of like the silly things with friends and all that. So, I don't mind. And next week I'll be traveling, so it'll be like, you know, I should probably be caught up on my sleep. I don't know. I think I tend to overestimate or I tend to underestimate on call for work, so then it comes to bite me in the ass, and it's like, oh shit, I'm actually very tired. Damn it. But it's fine. Yeah, sleep is good. Sleep is good. In my old age, I've learned more and more. Sleep is good. It's okay. And then, you know, just doing the usual. Actually, it was fun. We were playing Unite last night. It was good. I remembered I bought Tinkaton in Unite, and Tinkaton's pretty fun. They seem very hard to use because their attacks have a lot of wind up, but if you like hit them right, they do really good like stun and like slow and things on enemies. So like, I was having a good time. I was not very good, or well, okay, I will say I was learning. Let me say that I was learning and I was getting better. I still need to do better, or I need to get even better. But like, you know, I think they're very fun. It's very satisfying because like one of their moves is just you charge up a massive like hammer smash, and if you hit it at max power, it like launches opponents in the air. It's like mega stun. It's really good. It's super silly. Okay, and then there's the tree in there. Oh right, there's like the astral and umbral too. Gotta remember that. Which I guess for that I can just make a layer. Yeah, Tinkaton is really fun. I do think Tinkaton is my favorite, I think, of the Scarlet Violet crew. I think they're very silly. And definitely like became a part of like, you know, when you ask like what's your team? What would your Pokemon team be? I think they became what like a mainstay of like if I had to pick 6, you know? Wait, what happened? Trying to, oh, I must have fucked up the layers again. Oh well, it's fine. I'll fix it in a little bit. There. I do. It's so funny that its whole bit is like, I just want to like kick that bird's ass, you know? It just wants to like attack. What is it? Corviknight? Corviknight, yeah. And like launch, like knock it out of the sky and shit. So good. Tatsugiri. I know a lot of friends really like Tatsugiri. It's a very silly little guy. I love that it's such an interesting Pokemon as far as like how it battles with its little ability that it has to get eaten by the big guy. He is a very cute little. He's just a little sushi too. It's very nice. I think it was on this layer. Yeah. There. It's like I don't know if there were like that many Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet that okay. I'll say I like the. I think overall the Scarlet and Violet designs are very good. I'm not sure if there are that many that I'm like super like constantly in love with, if that makes sense, you know. I may actually start making a color because I want to do like I don't want to do like a detailed color layer. I just want to have like rough colors. So let me set that up and I can start working on that as we go. But like Sprigatito's line is really memorable to me. Like Tinkaton is memorable, and like Tatsugiri is memorable as well. For this, I'll do like, what are these? Oh, that could be kind of cute actually. Let's try that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's like not a ton, not as many. I guess the dogs actually, though that might be by like because of the story. How like one of the stories is like helping the one dude help his dog feel better or whatever. So that might be cheating a little bit. Like I don't really. Actually we were talking about it last night. The past Pokemon are really cool. I like those. Like I forget what they're called exactly. Paradox, that's it. The Paradox Pokemon are cool. It's mainly the ones from the past. I don't like the future ones that much. I don't know if that's controversial, but like they kind of seem, the future ones just kind of seem like, what if it was a robot? Wow, that's so creative. But then like the past ones are like they actually like made like pretty unique designs for them that involve like having them be more beastly or like, there we go. I guess beastly or like, I don't know, just unique, I guess. That I don't think the future ones really get, just because like they're robo and that's their only gimmick. I don't know. Apparently it's still going. Like they're still making like raids and stuff for it, which is kind of crazy. Wait, let me zoom out. How's that look? I do actually like that. It works. The kind of watercolory look is good with the pencil lines. I like that. Yeah, like they're still making like raids and like those Terra raids and stuff for it, which is kind of crazy. I didn't realize they were like still making, like doing stuff for it, which I mean that's nice. I guess I never talked about the like Pokemon Presents, but though I mean I don't know. There's not that much to really speak about. I've been excited for for Legends AZ, and I mean they're doing a good job selling it for sure. I am a little confused about the like the Dragonite, the Mega Dragonite. I don't think it's, I don't know. I see what they were going for. I do think it's just like a little, it feels like a little like what if we just put random shit on a Dragonite? But it's fine. At least it like makes, at least in lore it's supposed to be like based on or it's supposed to be like relative to the yeah, it's like a Dragonite or Dragonite. So it's hi Haru. No sus. Why am I sus what am I sus this time? Ugh. I hope you're well. Yeah, I know you were excited about the Presents Java. At least with I know you liked the park, which is very cool. That's a really neat idea. The Pokemon, not like a theme park, but like a what am I trying to say? Not a theme park, but like just an actual like park. And then there just are also Pokemon in it. I think that's cool. That's definitely like if they're not doing a theme park, I feel like that is like the move for like a Pokemon thing, you know? I think that's really clever to just make it like a nature walk essentially. Because I mean that's like, you know, it's like Pokemon Snap almost. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good now that the audio is working. Bleh. Uh if they did a full-on nature park, that would actually be insane. That would go really hard. Yeah, no, I agree. I could see them trying that during like, you know, this could be a first step and then they like eventually go for bigger and make it like a nature reserve type thing almost. I guess that would lean more into like theme park territory, which I was kind of surprised they aren't trying to do something in like Nintendo World or whatever, but like, I don't know. This is cool though. Real Java. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't really care about any of the mobile stuff. Palmot is great. Little guy, little funny little guy. So that'll be funny to see him in Unite. Hell yeah. I guess the peak. I do like Palmot from Scarlet and Violet. He's a very little guy, a nice little guy. So that'll be funny. Yeah, Legends. I mean, I don't know. I'm excited for Legends. They are selling it really well to me, I think, as it's kind of its own. I guess there's still a battle league, but it's not like the sports battle league. It seems a little more like its own thing, and I'm down for that. So like, hell yeah. I don't know. And the battle systems looked great. I mean, it's like Arceus, but like different or slightly different. So like, I'm down for that. I still haven't seen Whimsicott though, so they need to get on that. Come on. Come on. Will you try Peepball when it comes out? I don't know. Wait, that's like not green at all. Trying to see if I can steal a green. There we go. That's better. Or it's greener. I need to see what it does, probably. But I wouldn't be opposed. That's still not very green. Hold on. I guess, yeah, I kind of want to see. It's not like a Pokemon that I would like immediately buy in Unite. Like if Whimsicott gets added, regardless of how it plays, I will buy Whimsicott. But like, I think he's also not a Pokemon. I mean, I like it. I like Palmot. So like, I'm down to try if the playstyle seems fun. And then I saw Latios got added, so now Latios and Latios can combo into each other and do silly shit, which I don't know. Good luck. I haven't seen a ton of them in matches yet. I know last night when we were playing, there weren't really any. There was like a couple, I think, but we didn't get to see the full power of their teamwork or whatever. Since Slice of Life Pokemon is my favorite part of the franchise now, so oh, that's true. Yeah, the Netflix series. Okay, all of the show stuff was very good because like, yeah, obviously more. I need to watch Pokemon Concierge like at all still, but I love the idea of it a lot. It's awesome. Slice of Life. Yeah, no, that's what I said. I like Pokemon more when it's not the battle leagues and stuff. So like, Concierge sounds amazing. And then yeah, that's so cute that Aardman is doing a series now. Sirfetch'd and Pichu. That's so funny. I just recently watched all of with some other friends because we watched all of the shorts, the Wallace and Gromit shorts. There was like, I think there was like one or two that I had seen, but like the rest I hadn't, if I remember right. So I thought that was really fun to like get to watch those and be like, oh yeah, and now they're working on Pokemon. That's really cute. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Started with May. Hell yeah. I need to see if there's a way I can watch it because I don't have Netflix. I don't really know if I want to get it, but we'll see. When Pokemon, yeah, I like when it's like just about, I don't know. I do like when it's more of like just interacting with the creatures in funny ways and not just like, yeah, okay, Java. We don't need to bring that up here though. It's okay. Um, yeah, I just, yeah, I like it. I've said that. I mean, I don't know. That's like an old thing on this channel, I think, that I've said. I like the side stuff more. Like when it's chill. More. Not that I don't like the RPGs, but like, I like the chill stuff. I'm hoping that it looks okay when I'm like overlapping it, because since it kind of darkens the color a little bit, it's kind of like, I'm hoping it kind of adds a little bit to the, you know, it doesn't need to be like perfect coloring. It's just, it's meant to be kind of sketchy or like painterly or whatever. Like it's not, I don't know. For some reason I had this idea of like making, once I found that pencil tool, I was like, that could be cute if it's kind of like a little more of like a sketchy, like the legends speak of this shop or something, you know? So it's not like perfect coloring or anything. There. Also, yeah, that was, I mean, I guess speaking of that, yeah. No, they're so, everyone should watch Wallace and Gromit if they ever get a chance, because they're so good. They're so silly. I love them a lot. I do think it's really funny, because we watched like all, I guess there were like 3 main like older ones, and then like a more modern one. I'm gonna forget the names, though. I'm a little forgetty. It's like, because it's like the one where they go to the moon, the one with the, I'm trying to remember the order of them, how that worked. Oh, right, okay, because it was the one with the moon, or they go to the moon, the one with the penguin and the evil pants, the one with all the sheep, and then and those are the 3 like OG ones. And then later they made another one that was like, and I do remember that one was called A Close Shave, and that was like a, or no, the Close Shave was the sheep one. I don't remember the name of the 4th one, that's right. And that was like the baker lady who wants to like, who's like a murderer or whatever. And it's really funny. I think one thing that was really funny was like the tone shift between the first 3 and the 4th one is so funny. Because like it still has like the same charm of like the original stuff, but like it definitely gets a lot more innuendo-y in that 4th one. It's so strange. Like it does it in a weird way a little bit, where like it just feels a lot more obvious. Like, this isn't your dad's Wallace and Gromit. We make sex innuendos. That's so cool, right? I don't know. It wasn't bad. I just think it was it was kind of odd how like jarring that was, you know? I don't know. It was still a good story. I think the only ones I've seen are the Moon one and the Were Rabbit. Oh yeah, the Were Rabbit I watched a long time ago. I need to watch it again. And I think we actually talked about maybe in the near future, watching Were Rabbit, which I'd be super down to. Like the friends who I watched the other ones with. I need to watch that new one too, because there was a new, like, more of a short, I think, put out like last year. I think it was, that was basically a sort of a sequel to the one with the penguin, the evil penguin, and like they were gonna like bring him back and do some evil shit or something like that. So I want to watch that at some point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think like at the very least people should watch those original 3. They're so charming. Like, I don't know. They're just so like, they have this like very unique flavor to them that I think is very well done. It's very silly. And then the fourth one is like fine. It's pretty good. I do think it, like I said, I think it leans into, it tries to lean into like a more raunchier vibe that I think will be hit or miss for people. But I think it's worth seeing. It's just like know that ahead of time that the humor style is different because it's fairly old. It's a fair bit newer. That's what I meant to say than those original three. Yeah, the moon one is so. Yeah, the moon one is just so. Oh, it's so classic though. Oh my god. Look at the crackers, Gromit. Oh. Yeah, that would be. I need to watch. I do need to also just watch Were Rabbit again because it's been so long, and it was very good. I remember that. Would you go to the moon for some fucking cheese? Oh, fuck yeah, I would. I want some fucking moon cheese. I would. I would. I would. Sounds good. It'd be yummy. Yeah, like I think that's good. Like it's a good. It's not like it's like a sketchy, but it gets the it's enough of a reference. I think that people would probably remember that formation from if they've played 14 or something. Okay, let me figure out because I fucked up the layers. Yeah, I need to get where's the select? There it is. On here, I'll just cut it. Go. I'm really bad at layering stuff wrong. I gotta decide what else I want to add. I had some ideas for stuff, but okay, and that should be yeah. I have to decide the rest of it. I guess yeah, because if you hadn't seen it, yeah, because part of the or so I guess I kind of wanted it to be on a base, pretty just like loungy and stuff, like not super crazy, you know. Like kind of chill. I have an idea eventually of like there's a way to make it into like a testing ground and stuff as well for like the weapons that they sell, you know. But I have to decide how I want to do that. Like I kind of training dummies and stuff, but I have to decide how I want to do that still. I did actually already add a plant. I maybe add more, but at least one plant from that like what was the game called? Strange horticulture as like a little reference thing. The little fungus. I need to get the colors though. I forgot to grab that. I can color that in now probably actually. And then there are squirrels everywhere. That's part of the lore that there are just squirrels for some reason. This is like a weird. I guess it's an AU, so it's like it makes sense. I'm just like adding a bunch of random shit from the streamer stuff. And then because like Shiki had kind of alluded to this idea of having little delivery robots, so I ended up making a whole like pneumatic tube system for the robots to show up in, and like they just drop down. I don't know what I guess I don't know what they look like exactly. I think I'd have to wait for Shiki on that, but and then they just drop down here and take in and give orders from Shiki and take deliveries. So yeah. Oh, there's an ad about to play. I guess I do want to make coffee real quick, or I want to get a cup, so I will go ahead and take this break. Take care of yourselves. If you have any, like I said, if you have any ideas or just random shit that might be relevant that could be added around here, let me know. I'm down for ideas. It'd be funny. See what people may think of. But we'll be right back. Bongos is an interesting idea. I might be able to make that work. That does give me also just ideas in general around around DK. Oh my god, sorry. Also, I needed to say for one of those songs that was in the BRB, I love that like whatever sound effect that is. That like I think it's only in DKC3, but there's just that like weird that like a lot of or that a few of the songs have. It's really funny. I gotta decide as well something to put in there. I want a picture or some kind of picture thing to put in there. I gotta decide what though. We shall see. Okay. I guess I should also have like a couple like normal weapons, you know? So I may go ahead and draw a little bit of that real quick. Vivi. That might be a little too obvious. I kind of need it to be like, what are we doing? Okay. I need it to be like objects and stuff and not like, I don't know. I need to make sure they're objects. I don't really want to have like other characters. Yeah, it could be. I'll just show really weird looking guns for a second as well. That looks, I said weird, that I don't know what that even looks like at all. I don't know what weapons look like, I gotta be real. Maybe I have to learn more to like play this role for this AU, but let me, yeah, like I'll at least like fill it out a little bit with some just weird looking, funny looking weapons or something. And then we'll kind of like interspersed with them put little relics or items or something like that. I was hoping, I can't think of a good one from, I would love to put something from like Land of the Lustrous. I'm like really trying to think if there's any good items exactly. Actually, something I might be able to do for that is like, if I have room for like a potted plant somewhere else and add like a little gold tree. Loot the armory you were in yesterday. Oh my god. True. Actually, true. uh. Oh, do you actually know it, Assie? Oh my god, someone else knows it here. Holy shit. Yeah, I mention it occasionally because it's a show that it's an anime that it's definitely my favorite anime, and I need to actually I've started the manga. I need to read more, but it's so I love it. Oh hell yeah. Okay, I'm not far in the manga, so don't say anything like past that first arc. But no, yeah, I love like oh my god, I was kind of wrecked after watching the anime a little bit in like a good way. It's so fucking good. I want more people to watch it. Like I I need to I'm kind of bad at keeping up with anime and stuff, but I fucking watched the whole I was locked in on that. I'm trying to make a knife. That looks really bad. Let me make it bigger. I was locked in watching that. Like, oh my god. It's such a good show. Or it's such a good story. Oh my god. And it's so pretty, because, like, you know, they're all crystal people, so, like, taking the risk of doing, like, a kind of 2D, 2.5D animation style, like, paid off, like, so much. Because they all look pretty. My thought was, I wonder if I can put a pot somewhere that has, like, a little quote-unquote tree that's, like, that kind of gold alloy that gets used later in the show. Or in the story. I could maybe replace this with that. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to remember if there are any, like, notable, like, items, though. That's the only thing. That's the main thing for that. What one thing I thought of, and this will, like, this back wall will probably be, like, other weapons and tools and stuff that are, like, just hanging, you know? So one thing I did consider. Let me also. Oh. Yeah, no, I really want people. I would love. Not that I mean, I'm always like, you know, I can't say that this is the first time I've been like, people play this or watch this, please. But I do really want people. I wish more people knew about Land of the Lustrous, or it's Haseki no Kuni if you are looking for like its Japanese name. Let me. There. It's so good. It's Peem. I would dare say. Let me see if I can grab real quick the logo I'm looking for. There it is. Yeah. Peem. This Peem. I guess I need to make it. No. We'll do it the other way. We'll do it the other way. Come on. There we go. I need to. I do need to actually watch some other ones though. I think I want to do that tonight. Like, I think the nice thing about streaming earlier in the day for like this is like I can go out and I can do a couple things, you know, before the week starts. And I think I want to actually start one tonight. I do. I've been slacking, as it were. Matters exactly what size the triangles are. I can just do. There we go. I bet that's not too hard to guess with that. Actually, I should see if I can make the wings a little more defined though. So what is it? I need to maybe define this whole top part more. Hold on. Yeah, it's like I could totally just make gemstones, but like that's a little too broad, I think. So I'm like, I don't know. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't think it's very item based. Technically, there's like the journal that Foss has, but like that doesn't really count. Symbol. It's like a little almond, little like yeah. That's okay. It's fine. It's like kind of tilted. And then under it, I'll make like a little battle axe, I think. It's just like a kind of more standard weapon, but it's still a kind of... It can kind of allude to like Susie a little bit for Deltarune, so... I did end up doing the third of the like Deltarune things, by the way. I just can't show it yet for secret, super secret reasons, but I mentioned how I was gonna make Soapy Susie for that friend Soapy, and that's so it's done. Yeah, I cannot show it yet, but I need to think of other. Now I can start thinking of other ones. I gotta think of other like people or like Deltarune characters to kind of like add in there. The one thing is, I wish Temmie was more prominent in Deltarune, because right now Temmie's only like a side, like a very minor side character. But like, I'd have a perfect. But like, if Temmie was more pronounced, I would have a perfect person for that. I don't know. I'd feel weird like doing a side or like doing such a minor side character for someone, you know? Add Falco. Okay, I've said this before. I don't want to add. I'm very I feel like if I give anyone Birdly, they would be insulted. I'm like very worried about that. If I assume that's who you're talking about, I do think I would. I'm very nervous about actually assigning Birdly to someone. Because he's written to be like as intentionally annoying as possible. So I'm like, how could I give someone that role? I'd love to be Birdly. He's funny. I mean, he's funny. Okay, that's fair. It's just like, yeah, if it's like, I don't know, I would, like, he's funny. That's what I've said this before. He's written very well. He's a fantastic character. He's very funny. But he's also written to be, like, annoying. So, like, I feel like I would, like, if I assigned someone Birdly, they would see it as an insult. And I'm like, shit. I don't know. But I do need to think of others. I have some others in mind already. Like, I do have some good ones in mind for, like, especially some of the, like, the boss characters, I guess. Like, Tenna, Queen, etc. And then, like, Jevil and that kind of thing. I mean, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. I just don't want to take it too far, I guess. I'm, like, kind of worried about that. Like, me and Reem, I kill him. You know what? Fair. You do kill him a lot, it seems. Okay. Alright, and then I'll do, like... Yeah, the texture on this brush is, like, super cool. I like this paint paintbrush. It's watercolor. But yeah, no, I have a few in mind I want to do already. I just need to. I'll probably. I don't know. I'm like, do I switch to that at some point tonight? I don't know. I'm like trying to decide because I'm like a little bit like this is a little bit of a silly stream, I think, where it's wiki stuff first, but like maybe we'll do something else if I feel it, or maybe we won't. It'll be a 1 hour stream. You know. I'm trying to think of. I guess at the very least, while I'm like, you know, not working on any, or like drawing something specific, I can start coloring in. It's like, that's always very useful. Let me grab my, because I usually just grab a random like sketch or doodle I've done of myself, or stealing colors from, you know. So I guess I need to grab the reference from Cheeky also. There we go. And then I'm not gonna draw faces. I kind of want it to be intentionally kind of simple like that. Yeah. I'm curious if people here have played DKC3. I feel like that's everything. A lot of times when I talk to people, I'm like, that's what I end up hearing. Where like people have like no one's like very like a significantly smaller portion of people have played DKC3 versus the other two, which it's like fair. I don't know. I'm just like curious though. It's like, I don't know. It's a cool game. But it's like so different. The others. I've seen this store somewhere before. Wait, what do you mean? I'm actually not. I wasn't. The store layout wasn't supposed to. Wasn't intentionally based on anything. It might have been subconsciously based on something. I wouldn't be surprised, but. Fuck. No. Huh? What the fuck? What is this? What is this wall? What? Oh. Why is that layer so... The fuck? Oh, about seeing it for Mafia. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're just working on it. Oh, that's like way bigger. What the fuck? Oh. Interesting. Alright, fair enough. I love layers. I love layers. Oh my god. That does remind me, I was impressed with, because I was learning last night about how, or yesterday, about how the layering worked. Or like, I was learning that this tool can do GIFs and stuff. And I actually made one, and it was kind of impressive how, because you could like, I didn't actually know you could just like make folders on the fly and stuff in Paint, in Clip Studio. Like I can just press, what is it, Control G, and I can just make a folder out of a layer, and then it's like actually really nice. So I was able to make that happen. It's like very silly. I do have that Did I name it? What did I name it? Yeah, like I made that real quick. Pretty simple, but very silly. And I was a good excuse to make something to replace the like 14 gifts for like the subs and other alerts and stuff. So I I want to make more and have like a bunch of different ones, but oh. Well, so yeah, Azzy, you should change that because they're all good. All the DKs are good. Okay, let me grab Cheeky's reference for the Mafia stuff real quick because I do need that. Here we go. That does remind me about the wiki. I have a page for comms, or I have an area for comms now. I wanted to do that for a bit. I remember seeing like Milk, I think, did that on their card. They had like a page for like comms that they've gotten and like the credits for them, so she can have like an easy way to show people. And I wanted to do that for a while. So this is like so now there's a page on the wiki for that. If you ever want to see. The one thing is I'm not able to access my Skeb for some reason. I kind of messed up. And there's also like a lot of those people who I got comms from on Skeb aren't even on there anymore, so it's kind of weird. So that's a little weird, but like I have every modern comm for sure is on there. Like the artist is on there, and like you can like linked to their whatever their prominent pages, like Ko-Fi, Coffee, or Etsy, not Etsy, VGen or whatever. So I thought that was nice. Sigh. What do you sigh? What happened? Was it about telling you to play DK? Uh-oh. Wait, no, that was the... Oh, yeah. I wouldn't even know where to begin in. Oh, I mean, they're ordered pretty standard. Like, it literally is just, like, DKC1, DKC2, DKC3. I guess after that it gets a little weird, but, like, there's still not that much of an order. It's, like, 64... and then returns, and then tropical freeze. So like, the order's not that bad. And then I think the least accessible one is probably 64 as far as like accessing it to play. Although technically you could just emulate it also. So like, but like the original trilogy's all keeps getting released by Nintendo on different places. If you have a Switch, you have returns and tropical freeze. What? What? What do you mean? I'm just telling you how to play the game. Those are really good. What did I do wrong? Of course I did. Jesus. Wait, did I? Oh, okay. I see what I did. Okay, so I can just cut this layer. Cut that. And then we should be good, so I can merge down. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Me when I keep continuously fucking up layers. That's so cool. I can make this real quick as well. I do kind of like the idea that like they're constantly getting like you know, because there's just like shit dropping down from this tube. I do kind of like the idea that they're just like constantly like, oh shit, what is that? And then it's like, oh, it's just another order. Okay, or something like that. Yeah, I'll just color this in real quick. I don't know, just the idea of having like a pneumatic tube sounds really fun. I loved seeing those things when I was little, and you know, we went to the pharmacy and stuff. Add another layer. It reminds me of like how, because like I've mentioned that 3 Bean Salad podcast before, and they've talked about this thing called the Pompadour, and it was this like, I think it closed unfortunately, but it was like this kind of factory that like was super like had a lot of windows, and like it was very open, so you could see all the like different. It was basically just a bunch of tubes doing things, so you could just like look in and see all the tubes and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, the Pompadour something, I think. Hold on. Oh, I think the music actually stopped. Are we done? Oh no, just a little bit more. But it's like a weird spelling. That's it. The Pompidou Center in Paris, France. I don't know what you do there, but oh, okay, it's closing this year. Oh, it's like an art museum, I guess, but it has like also like a lot of like inner workings that are visible through like glass and windows and stuff. But I guess, yeah, this year it's changing, which is very sad. That sounds very cool. No. Yeah. I was gonna set up a stream field trip to the Pompidou Center, but I don't know if I could do it in time. I'm sorry. What if we is that ever been a thing? What if we did a stream field trip? And I don't mean like I don't mean like an IRL stream. I mean like I take the viewers on a trip somewhere. You think that would work? Google Maps? No, that's not what I mean. No, I want to organize a physical field trip. We'll get a big old school bus. Oh, I think I know what I'll do. I'll put the. I was trying to decide what I wanted to do as far as like bongos, but we'll do that up here. I thought that could be fun, but like you had said, but we'll do that up here. Yeah, I want us to do like a real field trip. Oh, I was like, why does it look different? But the color was different. Do you think anyone's ever like tried to do that? Like that almost feels like a Germa move with how he did a bunch of his like crazy shit before. Let me like think maybe making him a little too round, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a Germa move almost with everything he's done. Germa's crazy. I've been watching a little bit. I've been watching his VODs, or like a lot of people like do or like I've been trying to catch his streams when I can. They're always at weird times, so I can't always, but and then a lot of people make VOD highlights or make stream highlights now for him. So I just watched them. I don't know, it's so interesting watching him because I guess he was like, I guess he was gonna retire or whatever. And then he didn't. I'm not sure if it's because he was like part of some big project that fell through. So he ended up just like deciding to stream again, or like why or whatever. But like he like quote unquote retired, and now he's streaming pretty consistently again. I don't know. But it's super fun watching his stuff. He's super chill. Like I don't know. He's goofy, but like he's very chill, especially nowadays. And it sounds like, I mean, he's still doing stuff. Like he does those like tournaments for like he hosted those like house flipper tournaments and stuff, which is a very cool idea for like other streamers to build houses in. And then I'm trying to think of what else. Apparently, I don't know if it, I don't think it's happened yet, but he was doing like a tournament in like Monster Rancher, you know, that game. There's that old like kind of creature training game. So like, I don't know, stuff like that. Like that's really fun. Try to think if there's a way I can video. This might be a detail I do later. I'm like, I want to make him have some kind of like energy, unholy banana energy or something. Banana, but that might be later. I don't know. He's cool. Or Germ is cool. He's definitely, I don't know. He's definitely inspiring as far as like, I don't know. He like the idea of like taking something as simple in concept as streaming and really pushing the envelope with it. Like, I don't know if people had seen his stuff, but like if people should really go look up like the Dollhouse streams. Those were actually amazing. Where he's just a sim basically at the whims of the chat. Yeah, that's good. Think. Oh, I might have an idea. Let me see if I can make this. I think I can. I need to get an image though. I mean, he did like, I mean, even just like, I don't know, like, cause there's stuff like that, and then even just like other shit that he's done. I mean, even though like less extreme ones were like, he did like an archaeology stream where he went out to like this like, I guess there's this like site near him that does that kind of stuff. Like this like archaeology like education site that he can, or that he was able to like, they were willing to like let him use the premises to basically do this massive like archaeology stream where he just like dug fossils and shit. I think there were like other things too. I think there was also some like gag stuff, but like mostly, yeah, like fossils and junk like that. Yeah. I think I fucked up the layers again. God damn it. Yeah, it was like, it's so cool. It's fine. We'll just, it's fine. I'm so bad about these layers, Jesus. Okay. And that is that image. Yeah, like he just like really, let me call this lines so I don't like get disorganized in the future. Maybe, hopefully. I know at one point he did a I think one of the last like big crazy things he did was like a baseball stream. Oh, hold on. Music did end now. Let's do DK64 maybe. I don't know. I'm feeling in a DK music mood. There. Let me check the audio real quick. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, like I remember one of the last like big projects he had was like this baseball stream where he literally like just had a baseball game, and like it was like for show, like there was like a lot of bits and gags and stuff, but it was ostensibly just like a baseball game with like announcers and everything, like the full shebang, you know. Oh, that might be too big. I gotta remember it goes kind of wide with these like this hilt. Like I don't know. I think he really I do think he really broke the boundaries of streaming for a lot of people. I don't think anyone's really been able to like. I don't think anyone has been able to like match him. Honestly, I gotta be real. Like the creativity he has and had is like insane. I don't know how people could like really top that. Yeah, Jerma's awesome. He's super cool. Like I don't know. He's just like he's very silly, but like he seems like he has a really good heart for sure. I definitely respect him a lot. There we go. I don't think I could really do the kinds of things that he was doing necessarily, but it's okay. He is very neat. I mean, he's still streaming, so like I said, I think his streams are a little lower key now because he did technically retire and then come out of retirement, kind of. I think he's still calling it the retirement era, but like, you know. But you can still watch his stuff. He's very good. I mean, even his going back to his old shit is like really fun. He has some really awesome like old streams for sure. Oh, I think that's always worth doing. Obviously, I think in some ways, I don't know. I think I throw the term Oshi around a little liberally, but I do think to some extent I am inspired by his like creativity. Obviously, I don't know if I'm doing anything like super crazy, but I don't know. The ideas that like me and some of our friends have had just kind of make me think of, you know, make me think of him and like his like crazy creativity and stuff like that for his streams, and it'd be fun to be able to match that, you know. Though, fuck, it's like the Lanky Kong like music song. Okay. All right, sure. Like, I don't know. I hope we can do some crazy stuff with this as we go, you know. I do feel like I'm like actually in like a more creative era now, and it feels very good as far as the streams go. So it feels really nice. It's been fun kind of trying a lot of new things, and like, I don't know, making this more of my own project, or I don't know, like I'm making my own identity and stuff. I say as I stole Pipple for, but it's okay. They're not using Pipple either. So like, who cares? Yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is, Shiki, we need to become Sims and do a Dollhouse stream. No. Why are you? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, I guess you don't need to do that. Making me squat. And stretch. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Where's my water? There it is. So I'll hydrate too. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I'll revisit that gotcha thing at one point, but I don't know. I think it kind of... I think I started thinking about getting... I think it started spiraling into way too crazy of an idea in my head as I started thinking of more and more things. And I have some ideas that I've been able to... It wasn't, like, for nothing, you know? Because I feel like some ideas from it have been useful in, like, other parts of streaming. And... like, being able to learn stuff like the check-in system and how the variables work within like StreamerBot and stuff, and also just as Twitch in general, have been incredibly useful. So like, I don't think it was like a... I'm never gonna say it was a waste, of course. Wait, I fucked up. But I do just think it became a scope creep thing a little bit, you know? And I definitely needed to scale back on the idea a little bit. Jesus Christ. Oh, draw. Oh, go. Yeah, for sure. I think it's a good later project, I think. I do also think it's nice because I think one of my personal hangups on it as well was just that I didn't feel confident in, like, how was I gonna make assets for a thing like that? I don't know, because, like, if I may say this for a second, it was like, you know, looking at how you were handling it, Shiki, I'm like, oh yeah, they can actually, like, draw their assets for that. What do I do? And then, so it kind of gave me a time to, well, start doing this, you know? So maybe in the future I will be more confident in how I can approach that, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, no, you're so right. We definitely, because I will say it was incredibly fun discussing all of it with you. This is next song. This is what was going on. There we go. This is better. The other one was like, what the fuck is going on? This is so fast. Yeah, I will, like, I'll say, I appreciated, or it was a lot of fun when we were like discussing all of it, for sure. Like, it was a ton of fun, regardless. And I liked that it was kind of forcing, at least on my end, it definitely forced me to like learn a lot of like crazier stuff that you might be able to do on Twitch, you know? So like, regardless, it was very wonderful. It's just, yes, we definitely like we definitely like united ideas in such a way that we accidentally created the most that we accidentally created something very hardcore, and it was like, oh shit, I think we overthought this. Oopies. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I like that. I had to get a Kirby thing in here, and I think that's a really good one. The Ultra Sword. Yeah, no, it was not time wasted at all. It was still like amazing. Like, and it was a hell of a lot of fun talking about it and like conceptualizing a lot of it. And yeah, like, no. So it was like awesome. It was awesome. I had a good time with it. And we'll come back to it for sure. I know on my end, I'm definitely feeling a lot better about art, so I can definitely help do more with that. Yeah, being able to like draw out the like stream promos has been very fun. I don't know, just being able to find more ways to use like tablet hand drawn art has been very fun. I've definitely enjoyed it a lot. Wait, no, yeah. Let me think. I'm trying to think if there are any like little trinkets I can start adding down here. I do think if I want to do FF9, I want to make it a little less. I don't know. I want it to be like a relic, but I don't think I've like if there's a relic from FF9 or something like that. I just don't think I've played enough to really. I don't know if I've played enough to really like do that. You know, to have that knowledge yet. I don't know. Because we haven't really. Obviously there are these gems that we're finding, but like that I don't know what they look like or anything. There's probably some stuff from other stuff from 14 I can add, you know. But let's see. Let me see. Did I just pick from Pikmin? Just do a bottle cap, like hell yeah. Sorry, I'm like a little bit just like thinking, brainstorming right now, so I'm kind of just looking around. Oh, I could also color Moe in. Hold on, let me do that. What was that saved? I think that's on Chiki's wiki actually. Yeah. Cool. God. One day I'll have the guts to play this game or that game on stream. Don't worry. I do think Donkey Kong is another one that I do want to eventually play every game in, which we're very close. I really did just skip like 64 and then that's it. So like we're almost there. It's just that's a big hurdle, it feels like. Oh no, the land games. I need to do that. I do really want to play the land games on here. I remember like I played Land 1 on the 3DS Virtual Console, and then I owned Land 2 like on the Game Boy. I think because I grew up with a Game Boy Color, and we had Land 2, and I played that one, but I never got very far. I think I always just got stuck on the volcano area. But they're so interesting. I love this. The story for Land 1 is really funny because it's literally just like Cranky thinks that like the only reason that the adventure of Country was successful was because it was on the 16-bit like console with like better graphics and shit, and he basically says like, you can't do it on an 8-bit black and white system. Here, I'm gonna call K. Rool to steal the bananas again, and he literally does like call K. Rool to come take the bananas one more time, and he's like, all right, the bananas are gone. Now do it on an 8-bit system, you dummies. Get to it. And like the game itself ends up being really different than like Country. Like the worlds end up being different. I think it's weird because like I remember the world, how do I say this? The land games are all weird because like Land 1 ends up being very different from Country 1 as far as like level themes and stuff like that. Just like a lot of stuff is very different. Oh. Let me make it grayer, maybe, just to kind of like that, I think. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, like but then Land 2 ends up being essentially just a retelling of Country 2, and like the levels I think are all the same, or at least they're like scaled down for GB or for Game Boy versions of the Country 2 levels. I think that's right. And then Land 3 is just a completely different story. It's still in the Northern Hemisphere or whatever, like Country 3. But it's like a completely different story. The levels are totally different because I guess since like Country 3s were very like gimmicky, they kind of had to like pare down on that. So then Land 3 ends up being more like a traditional like Donkey Kong Country game instead of like the kind of more gimmicky stuff that Country 3 has. Just such a weird, it's so weird how different all of them ended up being. But they're all like, I don't know. I've never played Land 3 at all, but I loved I think Country 1 or Land 1 was like fun, kind of jank, but like fun. And then I remember enjoying Land 2. I just, like I said, I was young and bad and never finished it. So I would love to, I do want to do that at some point. I don't know when, but at some point I want to play those on stream. So I can like actually say I've like with Bonanza as well that I've played the entire like main series, you know? I guess I don't know what they count for like Jungle Beat and stuff. I don't know if I count that. There we go. I do like Jungle Beat though. Jungle Beat's fun. It is very, very silly. I played it, I think I played it at friend's house on the bongos, or maybe I may be forgetting it. I just never did at all. I don't know. And then I played the Wii. I know on they had the Wii Play Control for that game, and I remember really playing it with that, and it was fun. Nice. Even if it was in that weird era of like, what is Nintendo doing to our Donkey Kong? Oh no. I'm glad that Bonanza's so far. Also, don't spoil things, please. I'm still not that far. I don't think. Or I'm still like pretty bad. I'm not, you know, I don't think I'd be at the end, honestly. But don't spoilers. But I'm glad that Bonanza appears to be doing a lot more. So like, I guess if we look at like versus like Jungle Beat or something, Bonanza seems to be doing a lot more to like respect the old what do I say? Like what Rare and Retro have been kind of doing, you know? Because I know for a while there was definitely like this kind of thought process of like, oh, Nintendo like hates what Rare did with Donkey Kong and shit like that, and they didn't want that at all. But it's nice to see them like, you know, actually supporting the like the old like what Rare did and everything. I don't know. I'm just happy about that. I know that was like a big thing people were worried about going into Bonanza, so I'm glad that the fears could be assuaged. Let me grab, I forgot what these mushrooms, what color these mushrooms were. I'm gonna grab them real quick. Oh, there we go, there we go. Yeah, at least for a second I'm gonna just color shit, because I need to kind of, I have to fester on some ideas for a little bit. Well, those. Actually, I don't think it was really these, but these work. I'm gonna use this image. Strange horticulture. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember, what was that sequel called? I know they're making a sequel now, and it looks really cool. I don't remember if it was like fun. Strange horticulture. Oh, Strange Antiques. That's. I'm excited for that. I'll probably stream that again, like I did the first one. I liked that. That was very comfy. I liked how strange it was. I get it. There we go. Yeah, I'll just do these because this works. And these are better probably because it's like, you know, they're glowing, so. And I guess I just need like Oh, you know what? I just thought about it. Okay, I think I have an idea. Because I talked about, or I mentioned the, what is this? Yeah, we had to have a straight, I like that, that seems perfect for this. Oh, that's what it was. Having a little, at least a little bit of strange horticulture makes a lot of sense, I think, for this. I was trying to think of what I wanted to do with what I was saying about Hasake no Kuni, and I thought about it. That could be what we do. It could be something we do here. I considered some kind of like, you know, like get out sign or like some kind of like danger thing about like what the fuck is going on back here. We could do that. Let me see if I can find. I don't know what I'd look up for this. I'm gonna try. Yeah, this is what I want. This. I don't think I need. I mean, I probably don't need this stopwatch as a reference image, but like, I don't really care. It'd be funny. And we can kind of have, because I remember from that there was like a kind of unique way that the gold kind of could be released as like this kind of branching weird stuff, and I figure that could be kind of cool actually. What we'll do, I guess I'll do a line. Yeah, I'll draw in the lines as well, I think. Okay. I feel like I figured that. Oh, are we in an ad? Oh my lord. Okay. Like I'll just kind of. Well, I guess what I'll do. Like I'll kind of just make the initial like branches, I guess. And from there, and then I'll. The fuck is that? And then we can kind of like add additional like mini branches, you know? Like we could just keep adding different layers, you know, and like from there. I guess it works that like it doesn't need to be like super consistent because it's like funny liquidy gold stuff. No. Okay. Yeah. We'll keep doing that in just a second. We'll be right back. Take care of yourselves. Food, water, bathroom, med, stretch, and we'll be right back. Also, I mean, I'll just keep saying it. If you have ideas for random trinkets or relics or whatever to add, let me know. And I'll see, and if it's something I like, I will add it. Yeah, see you in a bit. forgot so much of this music is so fast. Oh, this is a race song. That's why. Racing a creature. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Okay, I saw that comment as I was leaving, Shiki. Or I was like leaving to go do something, a couple things. And I was like, hooray, I'm already wearing one, what? And then I actually did think of a really funny idea that I will enact on next after I finish this. So, no, that was really good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is that? Oh my god, that's a really cute little emote, little worm. I love that. So good. More! The voices won't leave my head and they keep saying more berets, please. God. And we'll just call this like an unexplained phenomenon. No one's allowed to ask. What's going on back there? Don't ask. Bub. Okay. Let me race. Alright, Haru. Calm down. I gotta decide at some point also, I guess where exactly this is. I remember I remember because we were talking to Ren about like locations and stuff, and I think the map still wasn't totally figured out. I might have an idea regardless for where I would want to put this shop, but I need to fully, because I think it would be cute. I don't know if there's a boardwalk on our little, like the island that this is getting made, or that is like the setting, you know? If there is, I think it would be, I kind of have an idea with that in mind, though. To make it kind of like a secret, like, maybe like either just outside of the boardwalk area, or like you get to it through, like in the boardwalk somehow, I guess. I do want it to be like a kind of secret-ish, like, I don't like that. Like those in the know, you know, kind of thing. Since it is like a shady business, you know? But I need to kind of confirm exactly if there, I think that's the thing, I don't know, if there is like a boardwalk, I think I wouldn't want to use that, you know? Oh, to have your body filled with gold and gold alloy in such a way that you could stretch it out and use it as like extra arms and stuff. You know? Anyone else? Can y'all relate? Hashtag relatable. I will say, I was a little unsure of streaming today, I will admit, but this has been really nice. I have enjoyed just kind of vibing in. I don't know, just because I had been kind of like weird energy EP this weekend, but I'm glad we could do this, even if it meant audio issues. Actually, no, I'm glad I caught that now instead of later, because I guess I need to go either check if I need to buy new headphones or earbuds or what. It's okay. But yeah, I don't know. I think Java had mentioned it earlier, but yeah, no, I don't like full headphones. I don't like crushing my head. Or crushing my head and my hair. I like just easy earbuds, you know? And like the audio quality is like fine. I usually don't really have issues with it. So I just, as stylish as they may be, sometimes I don't think it's my thing. just a little bit like here. And I can kind of go over it a little bit more with... Oh. Hi, Milk. How are you? How's it going? Thank you for raiding. How was the rest of the stream? I liked the little bit that I got to see. You just immediately crashing into shit. That was good. Big Stinky. No, what do you mean? At least you gave me your money as you said I was Big Stinky. Fair enough. Thank you, Holly, for resub. A wild ride. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, welcome in, y'all. I hope y'all are well. And yeah, no, it looked very fun what I was able to see. Hi, Nerny, as well. Yeah, we're just drawing today. I wanted to work on some stuff for my website and then include some Mafia stuff. So we're making, oh, I should zoom out, hold on. So this is kind of where we're at right now. I'm making my like storefront with a bunch of weird stuff, weird relics, including things that I may be stealing from other properties in video games and things like that. Don't worry about that. That's part of the bit. So, yeah, we're just kind of been sketching this out and adding more references. It's mainly adding references and coloring and stuff. So, yeah, so it's been really fun. So right now we're just gonna... You have the gem gate hid in the closet. Well, you don't get to ask what's in the closet, actually. Sorry. You don't get to ask. Don't ask. But yeah, I guess if you are new, hi, I'm Timpani. We do a lot. I'm mainly a gaming, but I've been trying to dabble a little more with art, so that's what we're doing today. But usually it's like platformers and RPGs and stuff, so. Okay, that should be good. I think that's fine. Actually, what I might do, no. Let me see if I can do this right. Because I want to kind of like have it go onto the wall a little bit as well. So kind of like that, where it kind of bends onto the floor, I guess. I'll add a little more. And yeah, we're just kind of listening to DK64 right now. I don't know, I've been in a DK music mood, so. So I guess this is a little more like Banjo-Kazooie-y. So, you know. Yeah, it's been fun. It's very nice. It's very nice to listen to, for sure. Right? Yeah, okay. So merge that down. Yeah, no, the music's so good. They did a good job. Just all of DK has such good music. But yeah, no, 64's is good. Grant Kirkhope was cooking. For sure. It's really weird. I feel like I just keep suddenly seeing him show up in like random shit nowadays. Like he'll just, like a game will just announce like, oh, and Grant Kirkhope composing the music. It's like, oh my god, what the hell? Where'd that come from? You know, I don't know. It's just funny. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, now we'll do the idea array thing. I'm trying to think of how the best way to do this. Let me... Wait, let me make sure. I think I know where I think I want to put it on the door. Yeah, that's probably the best place, I think. And we'll do kind of like Because I was trying to decide what to put on this door also anyway. So this actually does like work out really well. And then that's a good point. I gotta find somewhere to put the mallets as well. That does have to be a little bit of a thing in here. Or that does have to be an element in here for sure, So. There. And then I guess what I'll do is like. Yeah, I don't even really draw the pins. It would just be like, you know, like a rack, you know, like a clothes rack, like that. I think is what we're gonna do. I think I can, if it's like, yeah, if they're hanging, it would be kind of like that, right? I think is the move. Let's do that. Yeah, we can probably fit 3 like this. Oh yeah, now we got the real groove. Ooh, that's something I'm interested in. If we like getting like obviously no one in chat spoil if you played all of Bonanza already and know this, because I'm just like theory crafting and stuff right now. I'm curious if we do end up getting little retro levels for like this too. If we get a little retro area for 64, I'm wondering how far they went with those. Like how there was the country one, like little bonus level. I think that could be fun. If there's like, I don't know, I'm curious how far they go with it. God, I'm just excited to see that, see more of it. I do think it'll be nice because this next week, I can say it now, my schedule's gonna be different because I'll be gone all weekend. So I think what I want to do is like stream basically, I might do like Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday or something like that. Because I mean, I'm not raiding, so like my schedule's open a little more. I could do that. Or like, or maybe 2 streams, I don't know. I definitely want to stream FF9 and DK Bonanza this week again. So, at the very least we'll do, but they'll be all during the week. And that'll mean that I can stream Bonanza earlier. Hehe. I don't have to wait. But yeah, no, so I'm excited. I want to play more. I want to see more. I don't know how long it is. I want to see the end. I want to be able to just be like, okay, A-Rule is in this, yippee. Or like, okay, he's not in this. It's okay though. We're okay. We'll live. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna just put. Oh shit! Did I? God, I don't. If I can. I will. Also, no spoilers in the chat. Please remember this. But yeah. I want to see. I'm also just curious in general how the story seems like actually kind of intriguing, since they're being like, Pauline, you're needed for something. It's like, what do you mean? Like, or like you have your special power, and it's like everyone's acting like it's a mystery. So I'm like, is it a mystery? Because I thought it was just the fact that she could make Donkey Kong, that her music could make like Donkey Kong transform, for example. But if there is like actually some bigger magic to it, I'm very intrigued with what's going on. Not that like Donkey Kong countries don't have pretty fun and intricate stories. I'm just like kind of surprised how crazy the story's going with Bonanza. That there really like is a lot to learn, and it does make me want to like be able to complete it before. Oh my god, I did it again. Color. God, I need to. Why am I so bad at layers? Ugh. I don't know. It makes me want to get to the end. Not as soon as possible, but like, you know, in a timely manner so that I can avoid getting spoiled, you know? And it's weird for a game like that because I feel like when I played like other new releases, like Pikmin 4, like I guess you could kind of spoil shit, but like it ended up not being that crazy, you know? Or like nothing was like insanely world-shattering, I don't think, about like the end game story of like Pikmin 4. But it was still like cool to discover. Like I'm glad I didn't get spoiled on it. It was just like it wouldn't have been like the end of the world, you know? But like here, I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? I don't want to wait. I know, like, because I was in Milk's stream earlier, and they were talking about finishing Death Stranding for that reason too. It's like it's hard. Oh yeah, I guess at least you're not streaming that though. Like it's hard because I'm like streaming DK, so I don't want to like spoil it, you know. I've been pretty fortunate so far though. As I said it before, but the internet's been good about not spoiling it. So okay, so this is our beret wall. Perfect for switching at any point during the day, during the work day. Perfect. I do need to see real quick if I can put the mallets somewhere as well. I'm not actually sure where I want to put them, but I would like to put them somewhere. Let me save. Let's see. Like, I'm not sure if that would be, like, good to have them out. I don't think they would be... I'm, like, wondering if they would be, like, a kind of, like, personal relic and not something that, like, a customer could buy, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to think of if there's, like, any good lore that I could put there. I mean, it could just go into, like, kind of... Because a lot of the lore from the Mafia stuff... Actually, can I bring that up? Hold on. There we go. Like, a lot of the lore is, like... Where did I put that? Like, a lot of it is, like, kind of this idea almost of, like, no one knows their, like, actual full power. They just don't use it that much anyway, because, like, they're kind of just... They're not really on anyone's side or anything like that, you know? It's kind of like, I need to write that in my references a little bit, but it's like... Because I had the inspirations, like, kind of like what Alistair does and has been. In Bayonetta, also, Rodin, if you've played that or if you know that, but Rodin's kind of that same thing where, like, he's constantly, like, Bayonetta, like, asks for, like, weapon upgrades and stuff. And, like, he will just disappear into a portal, beat a bunch of demons up, and then show up, and he's like, alright, I got it, here you go. Like, that kind of thing, almost. And he's actually, like, really powerful, but he, like, doesn't show it ever. He's just kind of, like, primarily helping Bayonetta with her shit. So, like, I like that kind of vibe. But, like, and so I'm wondering if, like, the mallets seem to be kind of a personal deal, you know? It could be something that I put... Because I have this, like, top... That's not one. I have this, like, top area. This top area is basically for, like, little extra tidbits, like why I have the kind of diagram of, like, what the tube is for and stuff like that, you know? So it could be that, honestly. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. Actually, no. I know what it will be. Okay. We'll have it be like... It'll be something... It'll be almost an equivalent to an emergency button. Like, right here behind the desk. So what I'll do... is I'll draw it up here. Fuck. Oh, Frantic Factory. Okay. Got it. Okay. I'll draw it as, like, a little extra tidbit up here or something. Uh, I will say real quick, I'm glad that we've gotten to test out that my GIF or my little GIF that I made works on multiple alert types. By the way, I don't know, maybe that's a little selfish since it's also like thank you for redeeming or subbing or whatever, but also as far as research goes, I'm glad it worked. I do want to make more GIFs like that for the rest of the like for all the different alert types. I think that'd be fun. I just need to have inspiration, you know? I need to decide what I would want to do for the other alert types. I do think I like the idea of the fall of kind of like how, because like how Bimu has Sunlings and Shiki has Eyeball. I think that would be fun to have like a kind of chat representation. And I think I'm just gonna, maybe we'll edit it over time, but I think I'm just gonna steal Pitbull, let's be real, because it's so perfect for my theming, and it's not like Side Games is using it anymore. So yeah, so we'll have, so like this is the back of the desk. We'll have a little cup, I think, or like a little holder right here. Wait, like one. There. And then, oh, did I do it? God damn it. At least this I can actually just fix really easily. Okay. Up. E. Another layer. That's gonna merge down there, and then cut it from there. Okay. Got it. We saved it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, and now I'll make another layer, and this will be where the mallets go. So we'll do like, I guess I'll draw them from the, like we'll do like that. And I'll just make them kind of how they look like on my, you know, how you can see them on the model right now, you know? So like just kind of the round, fluffier type of mallet, of Timpani mallet. There are a lot of different kinds I have learned. And I mean, if you want to, you can also just play with like, not even a mallet, just like a wooden like rod or something. If you need the sound to be different or a specific way. So like there's a lot of different kinds, but when I was getting that concept, like I thought the fluffy ones would be like more fitting, you know? Okay. Oh. Actually, I guess I should grab them off of myself real quick. Hold on. There. So I can steal the colors. Thank you for lurking, Shiki. Thank you. Have a good lurk. So we'll do that. And we'll go ahead and grab paint again. I have been trying to think of like streamer lore a little bit more. Just, you know, not just this. And I'm excited. I don't know. I have some ideas I've been wanting to maybe play around with. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best way to write them down. I don't know. We'll figure that out in time. But I don't know. I definitely had some ideas on like, I don't know. I want to like make a lot of, hold on, let me do that, and then like this way a little bit. There. I don't know. I want to make a lot of like the funny stuff I've done canon, sort of, but like, obviously, like I said, it's not affecting streams or anything. But like, I think it would be funny. Wait, we'll just do. What's this song? K roll defeated. Okay. Jesus. Okay, that's a boss. All right. Fair. I forgot how much like they added the sound effects to the music in this game. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I am gonna also do like that, because you know they have like their void energy. Yeah. And I might just write real quick also, like behind the desk or whatever. I don't like writing words with this, I will admit, or I gotta say. I might change that later, but it's okay. Actually, no, you know what? Maybe I do this, like, with this gel pen thing. Wait, I also should go here. Okay. There we go. Get rid of that. Oh my god, shut up. I'm just trying to draw over here. Please calm down. So funny. Okay. Alright. I'm glad we could incorporate those ideas into this. Now I need to actually let me get a sip of coffee real quick. And I gotta decide what else I wanna add. I might be able to what am I trying to say? I could also spend a little time coloring a couple other things, because I can do like these real quick, because these are pretty basic. They're just shrubs, essentially. And, like hanging shrubs, you know? So we can just do that real quick. I wanted to at least have a decent bit of plants, like foliage in here, because I feel like that would be in theme, you know? They may be a little dubious on what they exactly are, but that's okay. I don't really mind. Yeah. There. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh. That okay. There we go. No more laughing, please. No more maniacally laughing at me, please. I'm just trying to enjoy my day. I do really love in this soundtrack, like how they, I don't know, I mean, they do it in Banjo too, or as well, but like, the way they can just like have all these different permutations of like their main song, like they do a very good job with like different motifs and stuff like that. And I've started like really loving that in just in music in general. And it helps that we have games like Undertale or like Final Fantasy does it a lot now, where like they also try to employ that. Undertale and Deltarune also implying motifs very well. And especially Deltarune and Undertale being like, there's like there are like very nuanced reasons for these. Like, every time it shows up, you can have an essay written about why that theme is in there and all this stuff now. do. Let's stop there and then next. Yeah. And I'll just I want to make them purple. I don't know what they are, what kind of fruit this is, but they're gonna be purple. So. I keep seeing, like when I'm at, or when I would go to like malls and stuff, or like anywhere that they'd have like anime, like blind boxes or whatever, I would see people, I kept seeing like, I guess, I don't know that much about One Piece. I don't know, this just made me think of this, though. It's very random, don't worry about it. I don't know that much about One Piece, but I guess there's like the fruit or whatever, demon fruit, I guess, and I keep seeing like these little blind boxes or like little blind bags that are like, you can collect all the fruit, and I'm like, just why do people want the fruit? Why do people want the plush fruit? They want to have all of the fruit for themselves, the demoness fruit or whatever. Is that, I don't know what's, I guess they're important. Jesus, that a weapon upgrade, thank you. Fun. Yeah, I'll do that one. I don't know. I just think that's very funny. I guess I collect some weird shit, so like, fair enough. But I just think that's funny. You want to collect all of the fruit and be the One Piece, be John One Piece, get all the fruit, save the pirates. I guess, I don't know. I'm so sad. All the things, like the one anime I've watched is too niche to have like blind boxes in stores and stuff. There's nothing for Land of the Lustrous. It makes me so sad. I would buy little like, I will admit I would probably participate in Gamba and try and get the like and do little blind boxes for the characters or like something like that. You know, I will admit this. Like how a lot of other franchises have like those little figures and stuff. So but of course it's ends up being too niche and I can't. Okay. So we got that. Let me think. Sorry, I'm like, what? Stop now. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to think what else I should add. I should probably add some more just like normal weapons. It's been a second since I've made any, but I don't know what I want to add. I could do like, okay. Just do like cartoon bomb or whatever. Oh. Here, would you like this funny cartoon bomb? I assure you, it's very silly. And it works very well. Yeah. There you go. I mean, that's something I think they would have, like, along all the other, like, weird shit. Just, like, a cartoon bomb. I don't know how to draw guns. I'm not really an expert. Like, I guess I've seen them in, like, Fortnite and shit, but, like, I don't really know them that well. I could do, like, a kind of bazooka style, or, like, a big rocket launcher style thing. So, like, that, I don't know. I'm not really I would not, I wouldn't call myself a firearms expert. Even in Fortnite, I'm like, I don't know, this looks cool, I'll just grab this, I guess. So like for these I'll probably just draw silhouettes because I genuinely don't really know guns that well, or like yeah, I don't know actual weaponry that well. I guess maybe I have to learn if I'm gonna be doing this like Mafia stuff, this AU, but we'll get there when we get there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I can make a sword too. I'll just do like, or like a normal or more. Well, maybe not more normal. I'll do like a. Be fun. Oh wait, I need to do a different layer for this. There we go. I could do like a scimitar or whatever. I really could just steal some of the weapons from like yesterday's stuff with Bimu. The we were here too. And merge that. Mafia boss who doesn't actually know anything about firearms would be a silly little detail. I got this gun, yeah. That's the problem. I already did kind of put it in there that they're a massive expert on weaponry and stuff. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab that. Hi May, also. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Where did we say this? Skills. Yeah, vast wealth of knowledge on firearms, weapons, and other tools, including more supernatural items. So I could do this part well. Just, I need to probably brush up on my knowledge there. I'm doing well. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm glad you're good too. Yeah, I'm chill. Today has been a kind of EP day, so I'm vibing. You know, we're doing art. Gotta do some studying. Oh, you're so right. I know. And now, the more I'm talking about it, the more I realize I gotta do that, you know? I do gotta do my research. Ugh. Ew, homework. No. we'll do that for sure. Don't worry. Oh, I might actually have an idea for something. I gotta decide how to do it correctly, though. I was thinking of, like, what do I want to do from Pikmin? Because I want a little Pikmin reference. I might... Okay. What if we do... Alright. Where do we put it? Probably... Maybe... trying to think of the best way to put it. I'm sorry. I'm, like, going all over the place. Because it's definitely not... I'm wondering if I can do more decorative, but like weird items here, and then I'm just trying to think if this is gonna be. I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like zooming around my canvas. Wait, what is this? Oh, hide at helm. Okay, got it. So like the last area. Yeah, honestly, I've had to do a lot of like research and like learning about, because I mean I already had to like learn how to, like when I was working with when Shiki was doing my tux or my suit for like the commission for that. Oh wait, I messed up. I ended up having to learn like a lot about suits and things like that, and like how they work on different body types and things like that, especially because I was still trying to keep the like plus size look. But also just I don't know that much about suits anyway. So it's like, oops. So Shiki had to teach me like everything. Okay. So I'm definitely learning a lot. Okay, so this will be the little enclosure. And I need to grab the enemy. I'm gonna do the smoke. I think it's Smoky Prog is what it's called, but it's that like really weird one that like is kind of like this weird ghost demon thing in the games. Smoky Prog. Yeah, here it is. There it is. Got it. I know in Pikmin 4 they make this guy like a lot more prominent, but like it is, I do appreciate in like the earlier games when it is kind of like this, like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is this demon thing? I don't know if I ever actually fought it in Pikmin, now that I'm really thinking about it. I guess what I'll do, oh, I need to make the lines first, probably. Okay, let me merge that down. Oh my god. The wrong layer. Merge that down. And then a new layer. Oop. We'll just kind of make it like floating and like, I guess like how it has that kind of gaseous like bottom or bottom half, like the ghostly stuff. I'll kind of do it like that, where like the bottom is kind of just that, contained essentially, and then the top will be like rah, like that kind of thing. And then I'm curious if I can make the eyes, you know? Yeah, we can do that. So like that. And erase underneath. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. It's silly. I like it. Okay, so we'll put all that down there. Now we can color. And then we'll just kind of take this color, I think. What is this? Barrel course? Let's keep going. Yeah. I do love that K. Rool, like, I don't know, like, K. Rool keeps raising the stakes by game or whatever, and like, it goes from like stealing bananas to like, I don't know, the pirate stuff, and then it goes to like, or like stealing the bananas to like then capturing the Kong, or like Donkey Kong, but it's still not like that crazy. He's just capturing Donkey Kong, and then DKC3 is like capturing multiple Kongs and using their consciousness to power a robot, which is like kind of pretty fucked up. And then it leads to DK64 where he decides, fuck it, I'm gonna blow up the Kongs on their island and their whole island. And then the finale of DK64 is like, you know what? I've done all this stuff. It's all failed. Everything is fucked up. I'm just gonna box them. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of them. That's my next plan. I'm just gonna be a boxer and beat the shit out of him. Like, incredible work, K. Rool. So, I can't wait to see what his plans are in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Coping. And also, if you know shit, don't spoil, please, about Bonanza. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We'll have a little smoky prog in a jar, in a enclosure. I like that. That's a good Pikmin thing, I think. I was like trying to decide what to do with Pikmin when a lot of it is very much like they're fascinated by like bottle caps and like other mundane Earth stuff. So I was like, what do I do? But the smoky prog is a really good one because there is also a lot of like weird mystical stuff going on in those games. So. Fuck. Oh, it's Funky's like, what? Yeah, what was that about too? Funky went from like being a pilot to like a mechanic, and then in 64 he just decides, you know what? I love war. I love guns. Like, what the fuck? Like, 64 was just so strange. Okay. That's good. Trying to think, what else can we add now? Oh, I know. I was trying to think of what I wanted to add in here. I think I know. This is the image. I think this would be good. I think it would be kind of the same theming as like the, you know, the other 14 element being that poster. We could do like the crystal tower from 14, and I guess from Final Fantasy. Is it 4? I always kind of get mixed up, I will admit. Or no, it's like 3, isn't? No, it's 3. That's right. So we'll do that, and it'll be this thing of like, where did you get this picture? Oh, I've been there. You have? Yeah. How? I've been there, and they just don't explain. I do like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the others are doing very specific, like they're tying, like, it seems like there's a lot of just Eldritch influence in a lot of people's, like, characters in this AU. And they're a lot of them are tying it to, like, specific things, like, specific entities or, like, creatures in, like, actual, like, Eldritch lore and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, no, Timpani Mafia has that too, but it's just weird shit. It's not defined. I hope that's okay. I think it's just funnier to be like inexplicably like Eldritch, but like not have a specific source or anything. It's just like they are that. Where everyone else is more defined. I think it's just kind of funny to have someone who's like, yeah, they just are. I'm making that really too tall, I think. Maybe we can do that. Yeah. There we go. It's like that's the actual tower. Oh shit. I think I messed up again with layers. I did, yeah. Oops. Rid of that. And then... There we go. Cool. Easy fix. I guess as much as I fuck up the layers, at least I'm getting better at fixing them more cleanly. And then I'll do like, have like that kind of archway you can kind of see down there. And it kind of breaks right there. And we'll kind of just draw in some of those little towers as well. Those like stone areas. Yeah, that's good. What? Why? No. Oh, man. I guess it's good to have you in chat again, Holly. It has been a bit, so it is nice to see you again. I think it's been a bit. I might be for boring. Okay, let me make sure this is all set up like I want it to. Yeah, that's good. And then I can do the squats. Yeah. Well, no, I know you were in the milk raid. I just meant like
In general. I didn't mean like today, I just meant like in general. I feel like it's been a bit since you've been in chat, that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should we get a... Sponsored by Liquid Death. Wow. Okay. So we can color this in real quick as well. I do think in a sec I want to switch soundtracks. If anyone has anything they would like to hear, I'm down to get some viewer opinion, but I don't know. I feel like I want to mix it up a little bit. Oh, we are actually at... We're about to hit an ad anyway, and I do need to probably take my meds and stuff, so we can also do it, like, time it around that. What, May? What? Are you gonna say, like, Banjo-Kazooie or something? No, that part's crystal. Fuck. Oh wait, yeah, I think I messed up. Yeah. Well, okay, this can be stone. And then this is stone. And this. And then this part should be crystal, like here. Oh, true. Okay, yeah, we can do that. I don't remember it too well, but I think I remember it being a pretty nice soundtrack. Yeah, we'll do that. That's good. I'll finish this and then we'll do BRB and then we'll come back. Yeah, it is really good. Yeah. It's not a game I got too far in, so I don't know if I know all of it, but it is, I do remember it being really good. Change it to that. I'm trying to get the, like, blue, the dark blue, but it's, like, not working. There we go, that's better. The night sky. May, did you play it on the Switch? And this is also just for anyone. I'm just kind of curious, because it still has the motion, doesn't it? Or, like, can you... I forgot if they added, like, actual, like, you could just do buttons for everything now. But regardless, I mean, is it good? Like, did it translate over well enough? This is for anyone. I just know May is probably a... I haven't tried it yet on the Switch. Okay. Was that how you were gonna stream it? I don't think you had actually streamed it yet, if I remember right. So, like, is that how you were gonna maybe stream it? I've enjoyed watching your Zelda playthroughs for sure. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna play as many of the Zelda games on my own, so I think it's fun watching you play them. I'm gonna try the Switch version. Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, cause yeah, I've heard people. I think I've heard people say it was like good. Like the changes were good. Excited for the HD version. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool. You gotta get the amiibo too that lets you cheat or whatever. I don't think that's quite what it is, but you know. Let me finish. Oh, wait, no, I think that looks too really weird. I might just maybe. I don't like how I did that. I might go through the whole thing and like make it darker. But yeah, we're gonna take the break. We'll do that. I think this will be the last kind of section because I probably should also make sure I can like go eat and do a couple things tonight before the day ends. But I'm having a lot of fun. It's chill. I was gonna do the Wii, but Java was like, no, do the HD Switch. I'm like, oh, but Wii. Is it that much different on the Switch one? Oh. Okay, I'll be right back. We'll keep this music on. I'll switch to Skyward Sword when we come back. But for now, take care of yourselves. Food, water, stretch, meds, bathroom, and we'll be right back. Do a little more art. Okay, let me go look for the soundtrack. Skyward Sword. Oh, okay, so there is like full button control. Okay, nice. I think that's good. I think it's good to have both options because I know some people think it. I mean, it's like it's fun to have the motion control, but also like it's nice to not have to do it. I say like loving how the Mario Galaxy port on Switch doesn't make you do anything like that, you know? So, and like how DKC Returns on 3DS and Switch also doesn't make you like shake the controller to roll or whatever. That's good.
So yeah, no, I'm super down for that, for sure, for sure. I guess we'll just start here. We'll just play. I don't know the songs as well, so. This is nice though. Also, yeah, the amiibo is pretty. That amiibo is very well done. I think, hi, we're back. Exactly, yeah, no, like, give it the option. It's just like, yeah. Sorry, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I'm like going through 3 different topics now. Oh my god. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the amiibo is very pretty for Skyward Sword HD, like the Zelda and Loftwing or whatever. I've said it, but I think I kind of mentioned it before, but I think there was definitely like I feel like there was like this era, there's like 2 eras of amiibo. And it was like, when it started, they were cheaper, they were fine, but less quality, and they were more numerous. Like those massive sets they would do for like Smash Brothers or Animal Crossing or Mario or whatever. And now we're in this era where they are more expensive but higher quality, like looking and stuff. And they're a lot more specific, where they will just drop 1 or 2 or 3 with a game, you know? And I do think the Loftwing was a little more in that second category, like kind of the start of that second era. I'll grab an image of it in just a second. But it's definitely more expensive, but it is a higher quality figure. And it was like the only one, it was just kind of like dropped with, Skyward Sword HD. Zelda Loft. The nice thing about streaming this Clip Studio Paint is that I can just grab an image real quick and put it on there in the canvas. Here. If you've never seen it, it looks like this, and it is really pretty. It's very good. Like, I think they did a good job with it for sure. Though it does, I remember it was controversial because like, what does it do? I think there's like because I remember in Skyward Sword there's like a system where like you have to like go to specific checkpoints or whatever to go from land to sky, and this gives you like a free one to put anywhere. So I know it was controversial when it came out because of that. I do think, yeah, no, the colors it's so pretty, it's so bright, and like, I don't know, it's so nice. I think we're just in a good era with that stuff, because I got the one for Donkey Kong Bonanza that I think is also really good, and it definitely falls in that same metric, I think, where it's just kind of like higher end, higher quality, for a game. Here, I grabbed it real quick. Like, I really like it. It's very well done. And I actually did find where you use it in the game, and you get like a cool outfit you get like a nice outfit for Pauline, basically, with it. It is very good. I really like it. Like, yeah, I enjoy it. It's very good. What was that? Eating the imprisoned. I'm gonna go to the next one. There we go. Yeah, like, I think we're at that. And like I mentioned it before, there's just randomly like Street Fighter 6 amiibo. Like, they released like 3 of them because I guess there's like 3 kind of main characters or whatever in the in that game. So they just released like amiibo of them randomly. I was like, what the fuck? But they look good. They're like really big, and like they're really big and good models of those characters. So like, yeah, which I think I'm happier that we're in this era of amiibo, because I think it was a bit like, I don't know, it was just a time trying to get certain amiibo with like how they would release them in like packs of 20 or whatever, or you know, or in sets of like 10 to 20, and it's like, not that I collect all of them, but it's just like, it made the ones that you would want a little harder to get if they were like a rarer one in this set, and it was like, I don't know, it kind of sucked. But like, I got like the Sephiroth amiibo too, and I think that was a little bit
in that new era, because that one looks really good. The one that they did for Smash Brothers. Like all the DLC ones, since they kind of released on their own time, kind of fall in that category as well, I think. And like the Sephiroth one is very high quality. I really like it. And like I was glad I could get it because I like Sephiroth, but like, you know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm happy with, I think I like this era more because it's a little more. I've definitely entered a collectible, like, figurines and plushes collectible era in a way, but like, how do I say it? Not just for the collecting, but like because it's like stuff that I like, you know? Like I don't do that anymore, where I did kind of collect Amiibo a little bit aggressively just for the collecting, but now I'm definitely more of like, I will just buy shit of stuff that I like, and I like I like collecting it, but it's like because it's collecting stuff that I like. And I think having the Amiibo be higher quality is kind of nice in that regard, because like I'm not gonna buy that many of them. I'm buying the ones that I want, and so it's like nice that like, so I'm not paying that much. I'm not like paying a collector's sum for them. I'm just like buying occasionally a figure or a plush or something, you know, because it's like a little guy that I like, you know. I got a pillow in from an artist Frogger Cube of one of the raid bosses in 14 that I really like, Dancing Green. So, what if I do this? Would that look okay? Yeah, that's good. It doesn't really add that much, but it's not. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we have So we have our little Crystal Tower reference, I think. I think it's a good one to have. Let's see. I think I could color this carpet in. I don't need it to be like a specific reference or anything. I'll just make it purple. Should do that real quick. Yeah. I guess I forgot if Skyward Sword added anything. I guess, yeah, because you said quality of life mostly and like the amiibo. I didn't remember if they added like any dungeon or like, that was the thing in Twilight Princess HD, right? There was like a whole like, excuse me, jeez, an extra dungeon, right? And I guess they didn't do that for Wind Waker HD, but there was like the Tingle Tuner was like changed into like the Tingle bottles to work with Miiverse. I remember that. And then they just added like nice items and stuff, like the speed sail, which is why I want to get it for Wii U really bad. But I guess that was it. I'm trying to remember if there were any like major things in those two, or in like Skyward Sword or Wind Waker, like what Twilight Princess had. And then I remember the when they did the Link's Awakening, they added something like that. It was some kind of like dungeon maker, I think. But I don't know how deep that actually got. I am still surprised that Wind Waker never got like a Switch release, or like just port, you know, just putting the HD port onto Switch also, you know. I am surprised they never did that, because it seems like it would have been easy, and you'd now have like all of those like HD Zelda games, and honestly most Zelda games playable on Switch at that point. Yeah, well, yeah, now we have like the original on the Switch 2's like online thing. You're right. I don't know. I'm surprised. It felt, before we had that, I just think it would have been an easy move to port the HD one, Switch 1, and do that. And that would be more money from people, because people would buy that. So I don't know. I was just shocked. And then they maybe could have like found a new way to do the Tingle stuff, since Miiverse was not a thing anymore. I guess that would be the thing they would have to change, but I I don't think that would be that bad, right? Right? I don't know. Yeah, I think that would have been neat to have. I did just a little play with White Card Cat. I love Wind Waker. It's the only good Zelda game, TM. No, just kidding. Okay. Oh, I could also color in this beanbag, probably. Everyone is always shocked by this. I say this a lot. I'm not a Zelda fan that much. Everyone should know this already. I like watching people play them, and I like Wind Waker a lot. And like I'll say I like the Toon games a lot, but none of the others but none of the others really keep my interest. I don't know. I've played a lot of them and never really finished them. Like I actually did try Skyward Sword and just never got that far. Something about the Toon games, like Spirit Tracks and Wind Waker, though, kept me excited. Happened. Odd. There we go. Which I do want to play Spirit Tracks again at some point. Like watching you play it, May, has got me excited for it. And then I never actually tried Phantom Hourglass. I would love to try that one as well. So I like this song. This is catchy. But I don't know. Like none of the other ones really kept me going. I guess I don't know. I count technically like the Breath of the Wild and Tears kept me going, or not even Tears. I haven't finished Tears. But like Breath of the Wild, I liked and finished to the end. But I don't even know if I don't know. People say, like you could say, well, that's a Zelda game. It's fine. But it's like, I mean, it's so different with how it handles the formula. I don't know if I'd count it personally. I don't know. As far as I'm saying like if I like Zelda games or not, I'll say. Funny because I avoided the Toon ones because I was like, why is he cartoon? Yeah, exactly. Like everyone like did that, but I still think they're just like the best ones. Like they actually tell the most fun stories and everything. Like like the whole. I don't know why I'm trying to do this shading. It looks really bad. Okay, that's fine. Like the seafaring, like the seafaring, like the way that the worlds are so big and the ways you have to travel with them make them so fun to me. And like Wind Waker tells a really cool story. The only thing I think it fucks up is like Tetra versus Zelda. They don't handle that well. But I think as a whole the story of Wind Waker is so much fun. Like and like yeah, like Spirit Tracks is very interesting having like Ghost Zelda and stuff as like the gimmick / story beat, main story beat. Yeah, they're just so different. And I think they definitely just appeal to me more for some reason. Yeah, Wind Waker is so much fun. Like, yeah, I would play it. I would have streamed that one. That's the only Zelda game I'll stream, probably. Unless I don't know, for some meme reason stream, like, Link's crossbow training or some shit. I think the train one is weird because it's also limited. You know? Like, you're also literally on rails, so, like... Oh, true. I could play the I wouldn't mind playing that. Look, I kind of unironically there's that game that came out kind of recently. Sorry, I'm trying to decide what I want to do next, you know. Oh, I could color that in. There's that game that came out sort of recently that was like, oh fuck, what's it called? 1 second. I want to look up this name so I can get it right. Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore. It came out, is it a couple years? It was last year. Okay, these videos keep ending like that. Hold on. There we go. Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore. I'll find it on Steam real quick too, so you can have that link if you would like it to look at it.
but it's like a love letter to that era, to those games, to the CDI games. It's apparently really good. Also, though, it's like actually a good game. Like it's if the Zelda CDIs were like good. And I've kind of wanted to play that just because it actually, if it's like actually a good game. And I mean, I grew up in like the YouTube poop era of like the CDI stuff, so like it would be really fun to visit and see how silly it is. Plus, like the Vine Sauce actually voices a character, so like I think it'd be fun to see the character he voices. But look, I might play that at some point. I think it would be funny. And I would maybe play the Zelda CDI games like, I don't know, as a one-off stream. I don't know if I'd have the patience to finish that. I will admit. Yeah. They seem really, Arzette seems really interesting and silly. And like maybe actually a good game, so like it may be worth, if you want to have that the kind of weird CDI vibe, but like in a good game. Or a game that plays well. So I didn't think about it. I wonder if I could do like add little spots on the mushroom, because I think they have like spots. Yeah, that's good. I think they're not this big, but it's fine. I don't know. Are there any good CDI games? Because I know like all of the ones that Nintendo did are like really pretty much, like, if we want to be serious, like not good. But are there any good ones? I don't know. I'm curious. I assume it's possible to just get like I should also color in the scrolls, honestly. I could do that real quick. I'm sure it's possible to get like an emulator for that, but just to see. But I'm curious if anyone knows that. I don't know. I've always just heard it was just generally bad, but I don't know. Maybe there's a classic. Maybe there's a good game. A niche, a cult. What am I saying? A cult classic in there somewhere. Why do these stop so? These videos stop really early for some. It might just be the genre of that. What do you mean? Like just just because it's CDI, or I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so literally just that, yeah. If it's CDI, it sucks. Yeah, honestly, probably. It's... Wow. When I think of my favorite console gimmicks, I think of how the Switch has Joy-Cons and playing it in on and off TV gameplay. Boy, I love thinking about the Wii with its motion control remote. Man, the 3DS with its no glasses 3D gameplay was something special. Man, I loved playing the CDI's iconic bad games. Okay, the soundtrack is really weird. What? Let me see if I can find a different playlist. Hi, Soapy. Also, I see you peeking. Doing good. I know you were looking earlier. Hey, but I hope you're chill. I need to find a different playlist because these keep like... They're like stopping really early, and then the video has like a minute left of just dead air. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? 1 second. I'm gonna find a better one. There. Yeah, there we go. It's been really good. We're making little updates here and there as we go. So we've got something a little more substantial. I have been going, I think this has been going slower than I originally envisioned, but like, it's not a bad thing. It's just the process, you know? So we're just chilling. A lot of it has been deciding on references to add. So like, we kind of slowed down a little bit because of that, but it's fine. Which, speaking of, I need to add something else. Oh, what was the fuck. I remember having this issue earlier too. I was trying to find iconography from Epic, the musical, but there's like none really, unless I do like, because that would be funny to add something from that. But there's not really one, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know. Don't do this right now. Nah, that sucks. I don't know, it's like so iconic, but like, I can't think of specific imagery that much from it, or like items that much from it. Not imagery, imagery's there. Items. So, hey, stop. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, Link. That's true. I can pick a god, which, I mean, I could grab something from like Hermes, probably. You look at how they kind of show him. Okay, this place. Hold on. Epic. That might be possible, actually. I could do like the helmet, right? There might be some way to add that in. Actually, yeah, because I could have it in like, maybe in here, actually. Oh yeah, I need to grab the first oops. Put it like there.
Connexion du Wii Motion Plus.
Look.
Préparez le Wii Motion Plus et la télécommande.
Connecting Motion Plus French. Why is this
La
here?
flèche blanche au-dessus du bouton Lock doit
Okay,
être
we're listening to
visible.
this.
Lissez la partie supérieure de la télécommande Wii jusqu'au bout de l'étui.
Guys, I hope you're connecting your Wii Motion Plus correctly. I hope you're listening.
En la glissant dans l'orifice pour Dragon.
Thank you,
Tirez
Sophie,
sur la
also.
Dragon afin de la faire sortir avec le cordon.
What
Tout
the
en veillant à ne
fuck?
pas coincer l'étui contre les bords de la télécommande Wii, tirez doucement sur le capteur de mouvement et déplacez-le légèrement afin d'insérer complètement la télécommande Wii dans l'étui. Appuyez sur les leviers
I did end up
situés sur le
finding
capteur de
a...
mouvement et connectez-le à la télécommande Wii.
Well, too bad. I
Si
hope
le
your Wii
cordon est
Motion Plus...
coincé,
You will be
tirez
tested
doucement
if
sur
your
la
Wii Motion
Dragon pour
Plus
le
is not
dégager.
connected properly, so you
Pensez
better
à
be
pousser le bouton
listening,
Lock en
I
suivant le
guess.
sens de la flèche jusqu'à ce qu'il se bloque.
That sounded like they said flesh.
Passez votre main dans la Dragon et ajustez la position du guide. Si vous utilisez un guide équipé d'un levier de sécurité, veillez à fermer ce levier pour que le guide tienne bien en place.
I guess
Le
I'll...
Wii Motion Plus est à présent connecté.
Can I draw this? Fuck. I did actually grab a Wii Motion Plus when I picked up some of the Wii U stuff I was getting. I would, if I need to, actually that is something I kind of want to find. I would play Wii Sports Resort on here if I can find it. I will just have to keep an eye out, you know? Excuse me. Goodness. But that would be fun. I think, oh, Jesus, wrong pen. Like, I think that would be fun to play. I love Wii Sports Resort. This will peak. I guess this should be fine. So, like, that. And then... Up. Up. Let me kind of... Yeah, it kicks ass. It's so fucking good. They should have just put the... I think I've said how much I don't like the new... That Switch Sports or whatever. So, like, I don't need to say that much more. But they should have just put that on the Switch, ported that to Switch, instead of trying to do it, make that new one. That fake one. I mean, I played it a little bit because they had. I'm not gonna say like it wasn't fun enough. Like I played it when they did the demo, or they did the, you know, because Nintendo always does those like online test things now, you know. So I played it when they did it for that game, and like I'm not gonna say it wasn't like fun enough, but like it wasn't. I mean, it's just not the spirit of esports anymore. It's just like a generic, like, it's just super generic is the main thing. It was just not, I don't know. Like I like that Wii Sports had like this kind of big island with its own story and stuff like that. Or Wii Sports Resort had Woohoo Island with its own like big story and like, or like it. Well, okay, it wasn't big story, but like it was, you know, it was its own like lore, and it was fun to just like have this living, breathing island, basically, you know. And Switch Sports is not that at all. It is boring, in fact. So it's just it makes me sad, I guess. Like, I will say, I think that would be kind of fun. If I assume this would work. But I will say, I would not be opposed to doing one day, like... I assume you could set up netplay for it. So... that could be fun. I've never done Dolphin with, like, the... say that. So... or I've never, supercharged my Wii, or... I think I fucked up a little bit. I'm trying to think... What if I did like, okay, well, let me merge this all down. And I'm trying to figure out if I could like, I'm just trying to see if I could get that stem. I don't know, I don't think stem is the right word for a wing, but like that bottom part to be like a little more obvious. I think that's better, yeah. This is just gonna be really small. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. And let me color it down. But yeah, I don't know. I just wish they would have done. Oh yeah, I love doing that shit. Mario Party's like perfect for that. I've done that. I in the past I've done that before with friends, and it was very fun. Like it works. I'll say it works very well. I've like maybe once or twice seen like issues with unsyncing, desyncs and stuff, but like it's not that bad. And obviously it depends on like, you know, the player's like internet and everything, but like it works very well. I would say. I enjoy it a lot. I need to do that again in the future. Or I want to do that again in the future with people because it was a good time. And like I've played other games. I remember doing like Sonic did we do Sonic Riders? I don't think we did. We did Monkey Ball. That was the one we did because you could do like the monkey golf and other mini games and stuff. And that was really fun. Oh, I guess. Yeah, it's just hated. Yeah, I'm like hats off to them for that for sure. It's super nice. I'm very grateful that they put all that work into that. Honestly, it is very fun, especially yeah when you can get like the Mario parties and stuff like that. Because I do think the GameCube was a very good like party console when you really look at everything that there was. And I mean, including third party, because yeah, like Sonic Riders is like fucking team of Sonic Riders. is very fun. Let me stretch real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I loved Riders as a kid. Hold on, we'll come back to this song, or to the soundtrack, but I will play the one song that I always think about. from Riders. I think I remember the name of it. Wait, what is this? Hold on. Wait, what is this? Wario. Okay, you're gonna hate me for going to this, but I saw this. I opened YouTube, like not music, but just YouTube, and I see Wario gets swooned by the roaring night.mp4. What is this?
Oh yeah. Wow. Oh no. Oh my God.
Oh Jesus. What the fuck? Was that getting swooned? Is that what that is? I don't. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, the song I was talking about, I like the Sand Ruins one a lot. Let me turn it down. But this one was definitely my favorite. Like I think about this song a lot, even now. It's so good. I really like it. Oh, that's a really good one. Hold on, that's a really good idea. Right here, perfect. We can fill up this top. I feel like I'm putting way too much work into this, but it's like worth it. It's fun, it's silly, so I think it's okay. For what's supposed to be a preview of like what the shop actually is, but like I don't know, it's fine. Yeah, I love the soundtrack as a whole is like super killer. Like the main theme is really good too. I can find that in a second, but like God, this is I still remember Sand Ruins theme a lot. That one, like from when I was small, I loved it. Like I love that theme in particular. It's so good. Here we go. We gotta have a Chaos Emerald. That would be perfect. I think that would, like I was saying earlier about like how to do like I think gems would make sense, but there wouldn't be any specific reference to like a Saki no Kuni or anything like that. But duh, a Chaos Emerald would be perfect for the shop. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Anytime. I hope I do hope when I send this to like my friends or whatever, they're like, why the fuck? They're not just like, why is this so many references? What the fuck? I feel like that's fitting for my character though in the Mafia AU. I think it's fitting that it's just like, how the fuck are they getting all these items? Like, and I mean, they don't have to be like actually referenced in the story. It can just be like a rotating stock, and this is just like an example of how weird one day's stock could be, you know? Like, I don't think this has to be like, I'm not intending this to be like the true canon stock or anything. It could just be like an example of like, there's some weird shit in their shop. So, yeah. Perfect. And now the squirrel can eat the Chaos Emerald and go and become all powerful. That's good. Thank you. Good. Okay. That's awesome. I'm so glad we went down this tangent now, because that was a good. I needed something for Sonic for sure. Now that I'm like doing a lot more Sonic stuff. Okay. Squirrel turned into Froggy. Wait, that would be. Oh, that would be perfect. Cause like, look, I think I can use this because I'm like doing this because my model is this. Look, I'm a little chubby. I can be like the cat stand-in, and there could be a squirrel instead of Froggy. It's like it writes itself really. Okay. What else though? We gotta write a different. We gotta make some more stuff. I'm trying to think if I could put something in like right here, you know? I don't know if there's anything else that would make sense on the door besides the like berets hanging there.
I mean, obviously there's like other, like the main things is like I gotta have something here, and if I could find something a little more decorative but still weird, that would be good. And then I gotta find something maybe right here, you know. And then obviously like fill up the rest of the shelves and all that, yeah. Hi Rain, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh, y'all were doing Repo, right? I hope that was fun. I hope you had a good time with that. That does remind me I could put something from like, not Repo, because I don't play that a ton, but like one of those other games, maybe. I know. Yeah, I hope it was fun. Didn't it? Y'all said it got like a new patch or something? What did they add? But yeah, I'm glad y'all had a good time for sure. I was very, oh no, I'm sorry. And that game is hard, I will say. Like from what I've played, I haven't played a ton of it, but it's very tricky. So I'm sorry. Like it feels like in a whole new area. I see. Okay, I'm gonna play the main theme real quick as well. Yeah. Okay. Because that's really good too. Okay. I feel like it's always weird because like from what I've played of Repo, like a lot of those other games like Lethal Company and stuff, it feels like you can like kind of bullshit a little bit more and like be okay. But I feel like with Repo, you actually have to like kind of be like locked in a little bit more. It's kind of crazy. I like it a lot. Don't get me wrong. I just think it's funny how it's a little more like, it feels like a little more hardcore of like that genre. Okay, so I guess that did remind me I should make a stop sign because that would be something I would have. Here, would you like to buy the stop sign? Yeah, this is so good too. And like I remember that intro really well too. Like the art style was so unique. The kind of like cell shaded look for everyone was so good. I really liked how that looked for like character art and stuff like that. It was really cool. Yeah, like the game as a whole had such a good style. It was so cool. It's so sad that the series, it kind of like it imploded on itself a little bit because like the series. Hang on, that one. Because I remember I liked the Wii one, like Zero Gravity or whatever, but like after that it kind of just became meh. Like, didn't it had like a Connect game that no one liked, that everyone thought was like really clunky, I remember. Like it just kind of died, it kind of killed itself a little bit, which it sucks. Because the first one was very much like lightning in a bottle, and I think they fucked up the rest of them. Welcome in, Boy Lover 69. Thank you for the follow and everything. Hi, yeah, I hope you're well. Welcome in. I appreciate the kind words. I can say that. Hope you're well. Welcome in. That's good. Yeah, we're just drawing. Am I an artist though? Well, unironically, I guess I am. I'm inexperienced. I'm learning, but I am one, I suppose. Though I am definitely more of a playing video games kind of streamer, I will say. But I've been trying to draw more on and off stream. So. I feel like I would be remiss to not carry like several, like I think
in this Mafia's thing, I think Mafia Timpani would carry multiple stop signs. And maybe they have powers, or maybe they're just stop signs, but they know that stop signs are very good for battling eldritch horrors, so they would carry a few of them, I think. But that's perfect. That fills out this section pretty well. So I could probably color in this back thing. I don't know what to make. Maybe like, I don't know if it would make more sense to make it like, I don't know. I didn't think too hard about like wall colors or like furniture colors that much. Maybe I should have. What I could do is make the sides like wood and maybe the back like a gray or a blue gray like metal-y thing. I'm thinking too hard about it. It's a gambit. Exactly. It's like maybe it's powerful, maybe it's magic mystical, or maybe it's just a stop sign. You don't know. Yes, you're artistic. Thank you. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. I don't know. It's like weird. I always feel weird like when I'm like, oh, I'm actually like XYZ thing now. Like, and I'm calling myself an artist. Like, I guess I actually am. What the fuck? How did that happen? Stuff like that. I don't know. I'm weird when I'm like labeling myself as like a part of a group like, or a thing like that now. This song is nice. This is a good shop song. I did go back. If it's not obvious, I did go back to the Skyward Sword stuff. I wanted to go back to it a little longer. It's very catchy. Actually, let me check the audio level. Oh, maybe I'll turn it up a little bit. I did have to rescale a little bit for the Sonic stuff. So yeah, then this side will be braille.
Connecting the nunchuck.
Oh, connecting the nunchuck.
Have
Wow.
the nunchuck ready, along with your Wii remote, with Wii Motion Plus connected.
Why are these in this playlist?
Disconnect the connector cover by gripping both sides with your fingers.
It's a really nice voice, though, I will say.
Connect the nunchuck plug to the Wii Motion Plus accessory. For your safety,
Hey, lady,
thread the
you can
cord
connect
through
your
the
Wii
connector hook.
Your nunchuck to my Wii Motion Plus accessory anytime.
Be
Fuck
sure
off.
to push the connector cover
That.
firmly into place.
All right, see y'all later. That's enough. That was so bad.
The nunchuck is now connected.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, streamer. That was horrible. Okay, we went to the next song. Okay. Anyway, sorry to that new person. I hope you don't think. Maybe you should think less of me. I don't know. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go this way too. I'll do it on the top as well. Actually, no, I should wait because I need to put. I can put one more thing right here, so I can figure something out there. Oh, I can color the back though of this this cabinet thing. So let me put it on blue, and then like that. I don't know. Or no, what if we just do like that? Let's try it. I don't need to think that hard about this, but God. Moldark. I can't believe mold is canon in the Zelda universe. That's crazy. She none on my chuck till we connect. I mean, look, that's better than what I did. So you can have that. You can win. I think you win by default, honestly. So congratulations, Sophie. You win the Riz award. You win this stream's Riz competition by default, I guess.
surprised no chakrams. I did some other 14 stuff. Maybe I'll add more. But I did some other things. Let me zoom out in just a second. Because I guess I don't know how much, I don't know how much you've actually seen and how much I've been zoomed in. But I added, there we go. Like if I zoom out, I added a couple things. You can kind of see, I have the elemental kind of circle that they kind of introduced in Shadowbringers over there. And then I have I think it would be funny to have a picture of the Crystal Tower and people ask like, whoa, what's that? And it's like, oh, it's the Crystal Tower. I visited it once. It's like, how did you get there? I don't think that's part of this world. I visited it. Smile. You know? I think that'd be good. So. Local ace person wins Riz contest she didn't realize she was in. Hell yeah. Congratulations. It's like that gif from The Office where you're like shaking. You're like I forget who's in that meme, but the one person shaking the other person's hand and they just look like super confused the whole time. It's like that. I could actually add chakrams as like one of the more standard weapons though, because I do need to add some more weapons in the in the shelves below. So that's actually a really good idea regardless. So I should do that. I shouldn't. I guess as far as like 14 specific references, I have kind of covered that in a different way. But that's a good idea still to add chakrams because that is just a weapon also. So I do wish that was something you could feasibly make happen in real life. I just think if only the boomerang, if it was easier to make a boomeranging weapon happen, that'd be so cool. IRL. Link's awful fall? Why does he fall awfully? What's there? Why don't you just play it then, Timpani? No. I will say the soundtrack is very nice. I've enjoyed listening to it. It was a good idea. It was a good pick. For sure, for sure. Oh shit, we are almost at the next hour. I do probably need to call it kind of soon, or like pretty in the next couple of minutes, honestly, because I do need to make sure I can go eat. I really haven't eaten that much today. I don't know. I haven't been that hungry, but now I'm hungry. But like the rest of the day, I like ate like a little, but like a snack, but like wasn't super hungry. But so I should probably go get some food. Link just falls off a cliff and keeps falling or ragdolling endlessly. Yeah. True. Those are so... I love that shit. It's so funny. They did a good job with that intro of like just like Zelda being like, bye! Like push him off. Incredible potential. Meme potential. Yeah, okay. I think we'll probably start winding down now, I think. Because, like I said, I need to go eat. I'm actually hungry now, which I'm glad I'm hungry. This is a weird... My appetite was weird today, but I'm glad I want to go eat and probably just go walk as well, you know? Just kind of take advantage of, oh shit. The day, or the little bit of the evening and stuff. I might continue this on stream. I kind of want to keep working on this, like...
¿Cómo conectar el nunchuk?
Oh my god. Stop telling me to connect it.
Coge el mando de
Connect
Wii
shit.
con Wii Motion Plus conectado.
No. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, I think I'll probably keep doing this on my own because I want to keep going. I'd like to have it done for like, especially for Ren's reference, because I know Ren still was like working on the like the writing stuff, and to be able to, I think I'd like to be able to make sure I can have this for him to be like, this is the vibe of the shop, like that kind of thing, if he wants to write in like shop scenes and stuff. So I don't know. I'll probably kind of work on this on my own, but we'll definitely, I mean, I don't know. Like I've said, more art streams. I'm having a good time with them. So we'll keep doing that. I guess we didn't do a ton of work on the wiki, actually. Oops, but that's okay. But yeah, thank y'all for joining me. It was very comfy. I did really enjoy kind of working, you know, putting some more time into this for sure. So I don't know. I'm always like nervous to start these art streams. And today I kind of wasn't sure if I felt like in the streaming vibe anyway, but like I definitely enjoyed the chill, excuse me, the chill vibe today. So yeah, that'll be it. Let me go ahead and start setting up for the end of stream and all that. Up. Yeah, so thank y'all. This weekend was fun. There's a lot of good stuff. I apologize again for the issues earlier in the stream with the audio at the beginning. I don't know what I need to. I'm not sure if I need to get new. I mean, I'm hoping it's just the. I'll probably get some new earbuds, and I'm hoping that's all that was wrong. I hope it's not the PC having an issue with like that audio port. Which like, but I mean, at least we have a way around it, because once we figured out the issue we were having before with the Bluetooth head earbuds, that ended up being viable. Thank you, Java and Shiki. Yeah, like, okay, so yeah, thank y'all. This next week will be kind of weird because, like I mentioned it at the earlier in the stream, but yeah, I'll be traveling this weekend to see some friends. This next weekend to see friends. So, and it'll be like Friday. It's like I could technically stream Friday morning, but I think I'd rather make sure I'm like ready to leave for the airport like completely, because the flight out is Friday. So I don't think I want to like fuck myself up and like, you know, be streaming and then go stream way too much, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna miss the flight. No, like that kind of thing. Thank you for the attendance, May. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is like, so probably definitely Wednesday, Thursday, I think, and it'll be like Wednesday is like FF9, Thursday is Donkey Kong, something like that, I think. And then maybe I'll stream Tuesday as well, just to have another, and it will just be like this kind of vibe thing, because I don't really have a game in mind that I wanted to start. I just kind of want to, like, it'll either be this or something like Peglin or something like super basic, super chill, you know. I just think it would be fun to do something else. I just, you know, I just won't be able to do it during the weekend, you know. And I have the time, so like I could fit some streams in, you know. Also Thursday, wait, that's right. Thursday I took off for work because I didn't know the exact schedule. Maybe I will do like an earlier stream on Thursday or something. And that would be perfect for DK because it could be really long. Okay, anyway. So yeah, so that'll be, I'll put the schedule out in the usual spots, you know. But just know it'll be a weird week. But it'll still be fun. I'm excited, regardless. So, I guess, yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for watching and lurking and chatting. And the resubs and, like, the sub bomb and all that stuff. I appreciated it. Love y'all very much. Oh, no! Oh, fuck. I pressed the wrong button. Ah, god damn it. I pressed the wrong button. I was gonna press snooze ads and I pressed... Fuck. God damn it. I was gonna press snooze ads and accidentally pressed start ads. We'll wait. We'll chill. We'll chill until after that and then raid out. Because, yeah, I want to raid someone. I don't want to. I don't know how that. What if you could raid during an ad? Like, that would be crazy. I don't know. But we'll vibe. Yeah. So that's. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess regardless. Oh yeah, I'm chilling. It's been I definitely do want to do more of these. Sorry, I'm trying to find a longer song. There we go. Yeah, I want to do more of these art things. I guess I didn't really do anything on the wiki actually, but it's fine. It's okay. This is going on the wiki, so it's like basically it's basically wiki work, you know. It's fine. Yeah. I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm just happy because yeah, like I said, this weekend's been kind of weird, kind of a weird EP weekend. I guess because of on call. So but I appreciated getting to do this, and it was a lot of fun after all. Dinko. And yeah, I got to test like a bunch of stuff out, like having the new, like I guess apparently I have some more emote slots now. So I need one more. I can put one more static emote and then like a bunch of animated emotes, and I might see what I can do with just making little easy. Because I don't really, I guess I'm waiting on commissions until I can get my model ref sheet, but like, well, I mean, I guess you don't need a ref sheet for that. Those are pretty simple. I'll think about it. Because I have a couple ideas I think would be fun to get done. But, I at least have that. I was happy about that. Little bibble. Bibble. So, I don't know. I'm excited. There's like a bunch of fun stuff I'm kind of thinking up. But yeah, apparently the sub gifts from yesterday opened like a ton of ads or emote spaces, so like I have more, I can get more. So we'll do that at some point. Okay, the ad's done. All right, I'm so sorry about that. I meant to click these ads. I don't know how I did that. How I fucked that up. Now let's rate someone though. I wanna go say hello to someone. Oh, I never did a lesson of the stream. Is there a good lesson today? I'm not actually sure. Yeah, we'll get more emote. Let me think. Well, actually, I won't do a specific one. It'll just be the times you heard people telling you how to connect the nunchuck and and configure the Wii Motion Plus. It'll just those are the lessons of the day. I hope you were taking notes because you will be tested in the future on that. So that's your lesson. Sorry, I'm like looking about. Who might be on? I will say a lot of times I'm like, oh, I thought May would have been on by now. Oops. Oh no. So who do I go to? Who else do I raid? No. I will admit. Yeah, May, you better be ready. I'm gonna test you. It's late today. It's all good. Oh, you know what? Actually, that works because you raided yesterday. I followed that Frangible. Fran. They seem really neat. I like their setup. It's kind of cool that they have like as far as like, you know, streamers and stuff, we've talked a lot about stream tech and unique streaming setups and stuff, but I like their setup because they use like a text chat that has like little Animal Crossing sounds as they type, and I think that's very cute. I will say I will probably kind of head out kind of quick because like I said, I need to go eat, so I probably can't stay super long. Yeah, they seem very sweet. I hadn't watched a ton of their streams, but like they seem very sweet from what I've seen from them. So y'all should go say hello. I have an idea for a raid message or something like that, or something of one. Yeah, thank y'all for coming. I'm trying to think of something related to connecting like the nunchuck to the Wii remote or something like that. Maybe like time to connect the nunchuck or something like that. I don't know if that would be too weird. I know May has a better idea of Fran's vibe as well, so you can tell me if that's a really bad idea or if we can think of a better one. It's like that or something. Would that be okay, you think? I don't know if that's like if that could be like misconstrued as like a really weird thing, or if it would just be fine to be silly. That's fine. Okay, cool. We'll do that then. That's your raid message. If you need the email, or I think it seems like a lot of y'all got covered by the sub bombs if y'all weren't already subbed, so you should have the email, but otherwise it's just in case. Yeah, that's our raid message. Okay. Silly's good. Okay, cool. Cool. I know you were talking about that last night when we were gonna raid him, so it's like I wasn't sure. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that, and we'll see y'all this next week. I'll put the schedule out. Yeah, okay, to be fair, it was themed around pissing with the homies, so like I guess that's very different, but just wanted to make sure. All right, so yeah, we'll head out, and we'll see y'all this next week. It'll be a strange week, but it'll still be fun. So I'm excited. Love y'all very much. It's just, I don't know. I'm just having a good time. This is very sweet. This is very fun. See y'all later.